All right, folks, welcome in to the stream. How's it going, everybody? No Tyranid being streamed with WTC because they want to keep all the Tyranid technology secret. No, actually, they streamed on War Masters yesterday. I think multiple Tyranids got streamed, if I remember correctly. So, you know what, Chad? I repeat that. There was an Assimilation Swarm on stream. I remember. I watched them. Anyway, chat, no Nids being streamed over here today, either. We'll see what happens this weekend over at Summer Slaughter. I'm going to be heading over there shortly, but until then, let's talk about this game. This is the T5S2 Pod 14 Finals. Let's jump into it. What's up, folks? Welcome back to the stream. We're live with the T5S2 Pod 14 Finals. This is going to be versus over here in the red, Adam CW from Mind Goblins over in the UK versus Damo Sombra, a T5S2 invitational player who has made it to elimination stage and is ready to get cracking on some of those invitational games. In the interim, though, he's going to be sharpening his wits over here against Adam. Adam running Creations of Bile in Chaos Space Marines versus the classic combination of Lions of the Emperor versus plus Might of the Moritoi for Adeptus Custodes. Lists are available in the video description or pinned in the chat.
So he should be...
Thanks for checking them out.
Up to here, and then 20 from there. So he should.
Players are just about going through their deployment currently.
For anything that's going to have to come into there. You happy with that?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I'm done. I'm deployed. I don't have any redeploys. I'm happy with where I am. I roll for my two pieces.
You see the roll for Creations of Bile's bonuses here, and these can be re-rolled because Bile is in the army.
Bile, and he cannot be rolled, right?
No, I can roll for it, but I can't re-roll them.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Oh,
so because Abaddon Supreme Commander is the Warlord selection out, the results are locked in.
I got 5 and 6, which is obviously 6 is a little bit defunct, so that's going to be +1 ballistic skill.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'll just check on what +5 is. Second. And that's add 1 strength, yeah. So
+1 strength actually going to be pretty good here. So Creations of Bile, for those who don't know, it unlocks 2 abilities for all heretic non-damned Astartes infantry in the army. That is the mutation that Bile has selected or elected to impose on his warriors.
Good luck.
He will also grant the unit that he's inside +1 strength and toughness. But on top of that, we're also getting another +1 strength bonus and +1 ballistic skill bonus. That will be helpful on the chosen units. Unfortunately, not super helpful elsewhere. But Creations of Bile otherwise brings in an absolutely monstrous amount of melee damage. This army is one of the most effective sort of close combat detachments in the game.
Trevor, where do I select this? Is it on this side?
What's the question? Sorry?
Saying select mission pack before drawing.
Are you... I don't know. Is the... all of the tactical objectives shuffled? Yeah. It might be when we rewound. We ran into it. We bugged the scripting or something. I guess you could just draw the normal way. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that would just compound the issue, probably.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So I get Burden and a Grievous Blow.
We did run into some of the
no
bugs earlier. The extra button bug. And unfortunately, that does mean that we had to rewind. Cool. And I think some of the scripting on LCT might have been broken there. Unfortunately, LCT is like kind of notoriously unstable its current build. And so they're running into a couple of issues. What do I think of the new orc data sheets? They 9th now. I don't know what that means, chat. I did see that the stomp bug got posted. I don't know how good a Stompa will be. I guess it's riled up all the time. That's interesting. And it shoots several times. But, we'll see. I don't know. Without context of the codex, individual data sheets are kind of not very helpful.
I'm going to roll a advance with these.
I do like the riled mechanic. I think that's a little bit cleaner than the current WOG mechanic.
4, 6. I'm just going to place this one here. When do I declare my burdens? Is it in the shooting phase or is it at the start? Just double check that.
You draw the card.
When I draw the card, sorry. I'll burden this objective here and this objective here with these guys and with these possessed.
Which ones? What is burdening want?
These chosen here. And these possessed here. Thank you.
Yeah, we should
middle or
in the middle.
We should declare a
they'll be going to the expansion
on the home as well. Burden is at the baseline, worth about 2 free victory points.
You've got it, yeah.
Anything here?
No, not no. Thank you.
Makari is a token now. I mean, I think that's probably fine. I did see that Makari is no longer a model. I think it's honestly like okay.
You should be good for in 2.
Adriong 6,931 donated $5 through Super Chat. Trevi, they showed off Nobes, Gaz, Warbikers and Killer Cans data sheets. Gaz is a 16 wound infantry. How did you miss these
on these possessed?
I don't know, chat. The article today only has the Stompa in it, so
2.
I don't know.
So just gonna come.
I don't really read Warhammer Community. I don't know if you've noticed, but this isn't really a news channel for new releases. Honestly, it's like not really. I tried for a while to be a news channel, but it was not worth the time investment. So I don't really read Warhammer Community. So if there's something that you see that's cool on Warhammer Community, you can tell me about it. But I likely have not read it because I do not keep up to date on that website. Is this pushing up into behind the ruin over here?
Cool. I'm going to roll an advance on these possessed.
They are going to be, I think, in potential danger of the Virtus Praetors pushing in because they are not hidden.
Okay.
They essentially choose to shoot into the possessed, which will do pretty significant damage. It's salvo launcher Virtus Praetors. I guess maybe not so much. Maybe Adam isn't quite as worried about that. The big thing is possessed of an invuln save and can regenerate a model. What's the thinking of taking hold over Purge for Custodians? So I think part of it is that Custodes don't want to have onus to trade
I'm going to stick these on
placed on them. So taking hold's typically very good for them because they can project a lot of table presence. However, what they don't want to be required to do for their primary is to send trading units into the fight. So because most of their army is going to be these like big, heavy, hyper expensive bricks, being required to send those in to kill like utility units and stuff and then trade down is becomes kind of a danger for them if they do play Purge the Foe. Take and hold, they can do things like use Unleash Lions to take the Alaris Terminator squad and turn it into 5 individual Alaris Terminators, and then they can just run to every objective, and suddenly they don't have to do these trades. They don't get it's unlikely they get the downside of being
should be all nice and legal,
relatively low unit count army where they can potentially just spike low on an attack and then get tuned up, and your opponent now is the onus is on them to move up and trade sort of down into these Alaris units.
Noglins. They're not on touching that terrain piece. I'm going to advance with my cultists.
The other thing is that access to purge is pretty restrictive in Adeptus Custodes, which I think is a pretty big downside. I actually don't know what detachments do still have purge as a thing. It's Shield Host does. Is that it? Is it only Shield Host? I think it is. Yeah. So you would have to be playing Shield Host in order to get to take purge as a disposition. And we probably want Lines of the Emperor for the shooting threat. Because we can get these salvo launchers to fire into cover, hitting on 2s and wounding basically everything on 4s or 3s. Their shooting is hyper consistent in Lions. And this is probably the best disposition they can find with that. Now, there is maybe a argument to play Tyrannotoi Hammer Blow, and I would be interested to know if that ends up being a consideration.
I just pull this up here slightly. I'm trying to get into
donated $5 through Super Chat.
Aura.
Would be cool if you looked at new Tank Busters data sheet
also,
at some
you need
point.
to be closer.
It's the first reveal of how the hunter profile / keyword.
Yeah, fine. I'll fix that in 2 seconds if you're okay with that. Thank you.
The new Tank Buster datasheet from Wednesday. I see the new home for Warhammer events, and Huron Blackheart takes on Tyranids. So I don't know.
So it's not engageable from.
And then Gazgul, and then Knobs and Warbikers. Also, the Knobs and Warbikers didn't have data sheets in them, so
advance on Abbey's Brick.
Oh, it's in the Gazgul thing from Thursday. Okay, I see where it is. It's in the Gazgul article. They come equipped with Buster rocket launches and Git stickers.
4-up in Vun, obviously. I'll be in 4-up in Vun, unless I tell you otherwise, okay?
Oh, it's like a knife. Nice. So yeah, 501 or 501. AP1 if you're a Choppa. With extra attack. Choppa's just chainsword with a chat.
Stick him back there.
Their pulse rocket's still around. Bomb squigs look the same when you had a normal move. You can blow somebody up. In your shooting phase, the unit is shot. Select an enemy unit hit by its attacks. It takes a battle shock roll at -1. That's new. But they've lost their anti-tank effect.
Okay. So I'm going to move him there. If you can, I'm just going to pull Abby back a second so that he's legal onto that.
Blast Flamers. Yeah, I saw the new torrent profiles for Flamers. That's running like a fixed number of shots plus blast. I think it's very clean. I like it. It makes them explicitly good against infantry, which is nice. It's not like you don't have this weird situation where weapons that fire single attacks become good against vehicles.
So if I flip him around there, have to come within 12 because he'll be hidden on that side, but he'll be buffing those.
What does Hunter do? It is somehow not in the core rules.
Cool.
Excuse me, what?
So I think that is my turn as it stands.
It is in fact not in the core rules anymore.
Just check in. So
why?
Oh, I can't do that actually. I'm gonna have to make a choice here between.
That's weird.
I'm just going to pull that out to there.
Is it in the PDF?
Inside of the aura. All right.
It does not exist in the app.
So the possessed are inside of the 4-up invuln.
That's bizarre.
As is Huron's brick. And that is touching that terrain piece there. Okay. Are you happy with that? Or I hand you.
Okay.
So I hand you the turn then.
Turn off Trust Beacon.
So do a quick score check here, chats.
Who can possibly be not in my
Creations of Bile is on Unstoppable Force, so it does require that it destroys enemies. It will score 4 points for each objective that he controls. We have Outflank, Burden of Trust as the first draws.
Yes,
Burden of Trust is ticking.
Then
Outflank, I think, just gonna be scored later on.
4. I think they will also be my target for the train.
Pretty,
Let's do these guys for the middle.
pretty boring turn 1. Creations of Bile does have kind of a prodigious threat range. Because it has access to advance and charge. Unfortunately, it didn't get +2 movement, which would have been a huge pickup for as one of the mutations. So Deimos does have to consider the potential that these guys come across the table. That's why we've created this concave with the Adeptus, or with the Chaos Space Marine army. We've kind of like constructed this board state where anything that goes into the center can just be descended upon by massive numbers of Chaos Space Marines. I imagine this is where we see Unleash the Lions, because it does allow Deimos to interact at the midboard without having to sort of deploy his massive units of Purchase Praetors. The other thing to consider, too, is that there is the potential you can knock down individual Terminators by using the Chosen. They do have a couple of combi weapons, so they have some anti-infantry, devastating shooting. Obviously, the Masters of the Maelstrom are not terrible at shooting themselves. So we may see that ophthalmic enhancement for +1 ballistic skill come into play from those guys. We'll see. And that would allow these Chosen to interact without having to sort of full commit here.
Anyway. Want to be outside of 20 from those guys, which I am.
Hunters are better styling against specific keywords.
Do I care about you shooting me? No. I really don't think so.
Just remember, I do have the extra +1 ballistic skill. It could become really relevant.
I wish I could verify that, chat, but it actually doesn't say anything.
So, this doesn't matter, I guess. When do you have to declare expenditure of CP on the advanced charge?
After I've rolled the advanced roll.
Yeah.
In the charge, I've got the good one.
Almost everyone gets a good one, to be honest, but
yeah,
exceptions still apply.
That's true. And nowadays the I guess it's the Creations of Bile strat. Is it still movement phase? That's the biggest question.
So,
auto stimulants. Start of the charge phase. So it does prevent you from re-rolling the charge if you use the auto stimulants. So in 11th edition, it's not actually strictly better than having to pre-declare it, because you lose the ability to re-roll that charge distance. Not my favorite rule change in 11th edition. I think if there was one thing I might revert, it would be stacking stratagems. I think it's annoying to keep track of, and it does like dramatically change the power of some stratagems, but it is what it is. Wait, yeah, just Hunter just doesn't exist in the rules. Why did they do that, chat? Why did they remove it from the game? I thought it was in the rulebook. It's not, though. Well, maybe we'll find out when the codex comes out. That's bizarre.
Chosen there, chosen here. It would actually be kind of unpleasant. What's this? Yeah, this doesn't change anything. Oh, that's hilarious. What the fuck? Yep. No mind. Oh, I was outside of range for there.
Hope melee warriors get their warrior back.
Yep.
I could see that. I do like that. We don't have to like track the
That's unfortunate.
warriors like individual weapon selections anymore, like scything talons versus rending claws versus swords and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think what I would like is just like the regular warrior data sheets back where you could build them into like whatever variety you wanted. That is what I miss. I grew up in the golden era of 4th edition Tyranids, which was just like total control over your datasheet composition. And you could build melee warriors that were actually sweet, or you could build gun warriors that were actually sweet. They've we've sort of lost quite a bit when it comes to that. Are triple defiler lists still a thing? No, double defilers are very common, but triple is a little expensive, I think. People have kind of collectively agreed that 2 is, between 1 to 2 is essentially the correct number. 3 is very rare these days.
But we cannot walk within 15, so it doesn't really matter in advance.
I will probably go back to try warriors at some point. I do think that there's... I think that the defensive benefit that they gain is like probably better than I gave it credit for. It is only good against like specific offensive profiles, but it's
yeah, here we can shoot possessed.
Sort of annoying that they're so matchup dependent. I wish that Tyranid profiles weren't often just like dependent entirely on exactly what your opponent's defensive profile is. It's very frustrating for the faction sometimes.
Not getting resentful multiples. Let's see, slightly closer. I guess this guy can. How close is 12? Too close. A little too close for comfort. I think we'll just chill here. There's no ways for me to see those guys now. That's right.
This is a little dangerous.
It's like difficult.
Actually wondering what the purpose of the position of this Virtus Praetorian unit is.
Just waiting.
The Possessed are currently +1 strength. So they go to strength 6, but unfortunately that does mean that they went to Virtus Praetors on 5s. Still, it is good. The +1 strength is good for the enhanced warrior unit that has Bile in it, because it can stack with his +1 strength. It's also good against the specifically Custodian Wardens on their own.
20, cool. Only thing I want to change.
Warriors struggle because you instead of Raveners, I compete them. Yeah, for sure. 100% I agree.
Since it doesn't really matter.
I played a list with 2 units of 20 of the 20 Hormigons with the Zasha Primes the other day. The VOD should be going up on my YouTube at some point. And I played Invasion Fleet. I had forgotten how cracked Adrenal Surge is. Critical 5-ups in melee on 2 separate units in a detachment that stacks critical effects.
Stadiums?
Nuts.
Wardens?
2. 2, so I'm 2 because of Huron's aura, so I get an extra 1.
Sure, I'll push
the
second one there.
Yeah, it's fine. Totally fine.
Anyway.
That's a good call out from Adam there.
Make it slightly worse here.
Because Huron is in the unit, they are within, by definition, in range of their own effect for +1 OC.
Whatever. Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Oh, I see what you're saying, chat. Yeah, they do describe what Hunter is. Hunter profiles can only be chosen when targeting a specific keyword, I guess. So against monster
So
vehicle, you
I
get +1
score
attack, +2
my
strength, and
Burden of
rocket
Trust for
launches.
4.
It's actually kind of a badass profile. You get lethal hits.
Draw my first card.
Your base
which is Cleanse.
BS4 on rocket launchers
Second
in
card,
general.
which is
At least they're not blast
Defend.
anymore, thank God.
Cool.
So you get lethal hits, +1 attack, +2 strength against vehicles. That's spooky. And you can once per game
So
go
I
to
can walk up
AP3.
here to be able to get
Seems
outflanked
pretty good.
this turn with my cultists.
I guess the
and
weird
with
thing is that it means that there's no synergy between
Nurglings.
tank buses and characters.
Is there any
right?
Overwatches
Like you
I need
need
to
the
be aware
characters
of?
to be providing a buff. Tank buses can no longer buff a shock attack gun.
They don't really fit very
Which
well.
feels
on
kind of
Overwatch,
anti-synergistic.
Yeah,
I hope that
Okay, that's fine.
isn't necessarily
In
the way
terms
that
of
all things
primary,
go.
I hold 1, so I score 4 for this turn. Four. Yes, 4 for this turn. Okay. Cleanse. Potentially do.
Burden of Trust and Beacon were the
there.
draws for
You've got 2 lots of Alaris that you could look to be able to bring
Deimos. Primary scores out for 3 for holding middle. No secondaries scored. We did score out Burden of Trust for 4, I guess, because we had home and expansion. I guess we did declare home.
This objective is now
Cleanse, Defend,
stickied.
Stronghold are the draws. As a reminder, chat, the primary mission for Adam over here is going to be destroying a unit per turn. Taking objectives. So fortunately, the Terminators there do give Adam the opportunity to steal that objective in the center, although it does mean he's going to have to push pretty hard for it. So now that second parameter is online, so he can grab he can steal objectives in the middle for 3 victory points. Okay. So if he decides to push into the center, he should be able to take that objective in the middle there from Deimos.
7-inch charge and a
of course, the danger being that he does have to deal with his bolt sword.
So I need to think what would do there to stop that heroic.
Blade Champion unit.
This is the bike the captain one over here, isn't it? One of these. That's it, yeah, thank you. So that is 14.4, so that's a 5-inch charge over there. And this has got the
Smash Hammer also has Hutber. I doubt it. I don't think Hutber does much smashing these days. Killed a Cerastus Knight Lancer with a squad of Hormigons? Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I think if you get lucky, the you can like the average into a lot of vehicles is like it's like 8 damage from the Hormigons themselves. And it obviously can spike if you get lethals. And then the prime goes kind of insane as well.
Just move that 9.
Chat, you didn't. All right, you didn't get my joke. That's okay. That's okay, chat. It's a little bit of a deep cut. Also, not in the best of taste, so I apologize. We are going to push forward to the center here.
9 on. So I think I'm going to need to potentially
possess relatively fast. We can get that advance and charge in 1 unit, of course.
So I'm going to look to be able to roll an advance on the Huron's Brick.
Yeah. So the Chosen are going to be able to advance and charge for free, of course, because of their data sheet ability. And then the Possessed could also pay to advance and charge. The question is whether or not Adam actually pushes the top as well. Now, Deimos is holding 2 command points right now. 3 command points even. So he does have a heroic intervention in the chamber.
Anyway. Yeah, let's go for it.
A heroic intervention and an interrupt.
I think if I stay passive, you are going to...
The heroic intervention from the Blade Champion is particularly scary because he also rerolls his charges. So he has a very consistent intervene. It's probably, on worst case scenario for him, a 4 or a 5 here with a reroll. So this intervention is going to be disgusting. And I think we're basically just going to toilet bowl a lot of the fight into the center here. I think this might actually be a bit of an aggressive push from Adam, and I don't know if I necessarily like it. I think this is kind of a hornet's nest in this area where you have to fight 2 separate custodian bricks, and you can maybe kill half of one of them, and then one of them beats the crap out of you. Is likely to be, I think, how we end up going. One important thing to note is that Creations of Bile, I don't believe Bile is allowed to... Oh, just kidding. I thought for a moment that Bile is not allowed to manipulate epic heroes, but I guess that's not the case. So Huron will be +1 strength, which is, I guess, relevant.
Kind of relevant at that point, actually, because you get +1.
Oh, he's already strength 8, so he goes to 9.
Anyway,
no,
so...
Just kidding. He's winning on 3s anyway. So if Huron gets in, he's going to do some pretty serious damage. He's a little bit of a spooky boy. The rest of the unit, though, not quite as much. We can, of course, get a couple of ranged attacks in there, potentially with the Chosen, do some mortal wounds. You can also sort of threaten damage into the Custodian Wardens before they trigger Indomitable Fortress, which is, of course, helpful. If the Wardens do get close enough that Huron will be able to fight them, they'll almost certainly trigger that to blank his damage. And we're going to kind of create this big peace trading game. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is that, of course, there are 2 more Alaris Custodian bricks in reserve. So, Adam has to be cognizant of the rapid ingress threat that's going to be incoming momentarily. Again, I think this is like a bit of a spring trap, almost. I think... engaging so heavily in the center here, if you play passively, it does open this opportunity for Deimos to like push and threaten a drop into the midboard to retain control of an objective, and then like counter push through the center with multiple Alaris units. But the Alaris units are slower than you. You might have to give up one of your own units in order to not get like sort of, blade driven to the heart of your army. But if we can construct a situation where Deimos is forced to push forward and ends up having to run into Abaddon's counterpunch, Abaddon will just kick the shit out of a bunch of custodians. So I think I like maybe a more aggressive play into the top to try to knock down a couple of the Virtus Praetors in the top there. The unit in the top here, I don't believe, has a shield captain. So once they get stuck in melee, they're just there for life. So a charge there feels good. A charge in the middle does feel a little bit sketchy. We'll see how it goes. It of course could be a sort of a miss on the heroic intervention. Excuse me, and maybe we do get a pretty sneaky charge for some of these units.
I advance these guys, and I'll go in 12.
Couldn't hear the sarcasm. Oh, you should always assume sarcasm, chat. Everything I say is sarcastic, even when what I'm saying is correct. But I lost 20 points in round 1 at Heart of War, 10 for not attaching units in submission, and 10 for not submitting proxies on time. I'm invalid. You gotta get your shit in. I don't know. That does unit attachments are like pretty weird. Especially because once lists are revealed, because you never want to construct a situation where some players can gain an advantage from like some players can kind of manipulate things to their advantage by seeing the meta and then electing their attachments to like counter specific builds or specific archetypes. Like if you're like, oh, there's a bunch of Space Marines, so now like having a defensive character on this brick rather than this brick is actually slightly better. Of course, I'm not saying that people are actually doing that, but of course you have to, as a TO, you effectively have to assume that they are. It does open up this like weird thing in 11th edition, which you really haven't had in the past, where you know, there's more to be gained from holding on sort of list submission. It's also, real talk, very annoying to do in the app. I think, in my opinion, how apps should use these is that attaching units should be like an upgrade option on the unit that you have. It shouldn't be that you add the first unit and then you add the second unit and then you select both and like you select one and attach to the other. You should add the bodyguard unit and then there should be like a drop down menu that's like, would you like to attach a character? I'll choose to attach like a Space Marine captain, and you add a Space Marine captain from there. I think that the way the apps do it right now, it's like way too easy to forget to do, unfortunately. We are just full sending. I'm a little worried about this position on Abaddon. I'm actually very worried about this position for Abaddon because there's very little shooting in this army besides the chosen units. We can just drop an Alaris Custodian unit right in front of Abaddon, just outside, 10 inches or so. Hope that he doesn't make his own charge. He is with a chosen unit, so he could just declare a charge and then sort of ruin your day. But then we just get Abaddon hit by an Alaris Custodian unit, and that will kick the crap out of him. He really wants to be hitting first. Oh, it's his first GT? That is brutal. But I mean, it's a lesson. Now he knows. And at least it's only game one. If it's your first GT as well, you're not that experienced, the chances that you lose game one tremendously hard is pretty high. And then you're just in the fun bracket and you just get to play with people of your skill level for the rest of the tournament. So I bet it actually works out even better for him. He comes in with like really mediocre tiebreakers going into round two and then plays like some people who are like right around the same level.
Okay. And then I'm going with
Young 6,931 donated $2 through Super Chat. Check out the screenshot I sent you. FML lol.
Oh, for attaching characters in the app? Where we have to select every character and then select its attachment individually? Yeah, dude.
It's chosen these mates.
It's brutal. There's an issue where if you deleted the bodyguard with the leader, the app would crash and you had to reinstall it. That's fucking wild. What? I did not know that. That's insane.
Does not change anything there. I think it does. I think I'll just shift. Okay. Cool. So he's going in there, he's going in there. Right. Where can you look to be able to come in? So stick all this up for 8 here. So I need to get within 6 to be able to score outflank. Those guys can look to be able to cleanse this one. So make sure one not go up there.
Yeah, a bit of a danger here is that Deimos will score for each. Both these players score for each objective they control. So Deimos, if he's able to wrest control of a couple of the center objectives, is going to be in a pretty good spot. One thing to consider is a rapid ingress that's threatening here. Abaddon with 2 to 3 Alaris Custodians on this objective. Oh, I know. I guess there's actually this chosen here. He's probably body blocking that. However, he could drop a shot or a unit in the bottom over here that could push the home objective.
For outflank.
Yep.
My co-commentator's here somewhere. She has a lot to say about this matchup.
I've not left any Alaris-shaped holes back there, have I? I'm happy with that.
Depends. That's a hole.
Yeah, no, I get on this side. That is a problem. But I don't think I can do anything about that So if you want to come down there and take my home, then that's fine. You commit the Molaris back down on that side. That's entirely down to you. Cool. Okay. Do you want to rapid ingress?
Let's consider that. Rapid ingress options down here. Says that.
And multi-games where people read about Death Guard characters not being support, so they can't dual attach, but it's from their data sheet ability, right?
I mop you up.
That's why they can put multiple in.
Next turn. I would like to be outside of. Thanks on doing so, which is
Our Custodian's going all the way in the back, actually.
Little. Not ideal, is it?
It's interesting.
Let's see.
You would almost prefer to kill them, although you really have to get rid of all of these models. But the Alaris Custodians are going to get rerolls against the character units, which is dangerous.
Can try to do this, and Volcarot should charge. I would be able to pile as well, so I don't need to be. Well, only pile if you do not. It should be a serviceable charge. Yeah, all wizards.
I love the Killican's new ability. You get +1 to hit, targeting enemies with toughness lower than yourself. That's very funny.
Step on, yep, cool. That would be 1 command point. Yep, your turn. You can continue your turn.
Their guns are
these two
kind of decide. Oh, they're actually not that
these
bad.
plasma pistols are able to shoot into these wardens.
Their guns are mid, I guess.
This combi weapon, this combi weapon.
10-2-3 is pretty good. It's a missile launcher.
We'll be able to see along with.
They either shoot a heavy flamer on ignore cover, sustain.
This one will
shot or 2 missile shots.
This one will.
That's like
Huron,
fine.
you are.
We'll see if Dread Mob makes the transition.
Yep. Yeah.
Means cans are ballistic skill 2.
If you want to reactive move, it's fine. And the Enforcer.
How does that work, chat?
Is 18. So yep, we're just in range of that
what's
one
the
as
combo
well.
there?
And this
he's in code.
Say again, sorry?
So you're not. He is hidden. You need to be using 15.
I am. You're absolutely correct. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you for saying. So actually, that means that this one. Okay.
Old one eye +2 Carnifex is in Harvester. What does that mean?
I will just shoot this one. It's just these 2 plasma pistols, then, isn't it? It's probably irrelevant.
Old one eye can heal himself. Harvesters can revive Carnifexes.
It's outside 15.1.
I don't know what you're referring to, but I am almost certain that you are.
You'll shoot there. You just make my charge longer.
Playing that incorrectly.
Cool. I'll just shoot these 2.
Assimilation Storm cannot regenerate Carnifexes. No chat.
I will depart. These are going into your wardens. I'll go in for sustained.
Killicans,
which I pass.
Ballistic skill 4. I'm just reading the article you sent me.
And
it says they're ballistic skill 4. So
these guys are going to be. 1 second, it's not doing it for some reason. There we go. I will look to be able to supercharge them. So I get 2 of those. These are hitting on 3s, down to 2s, back up to 3s for cover. Cool. And looking for 3s to be able to. Would you? 4. Sorry.
I don't know, chat. I can only tell you what the article that you sent me says, which is that they're ballistic skill 4.
I'll take 1 damage, which I'll take on this guy down here. Cool. That was the wonders of the CSM Shooting phase. Not to be laughed at.
That's
right.
a great shooting phase.
We'll go next
we
into some
could have tried
charges.
to rock a shot.
So
it
I'm going
would have
to
required for
start
him to be
with-
pretty close, I think.
I'm going to start with this. That's probably the wrong way. I'll start with Huron.
Huron's unit rolls a 10 to charge.
10.
I think there's like part of me wants to say that you declare
Cool. So
the
I
Blade
will
Champions
look to
unit as well if
declare
you roll high enough,
these
because the heroic intervention is going to give
go
him fights
7,
first, and that has a much greater
this guy
potential
should
at messing
be
up your charge
7
phase.
there. Four, 10.
Are we declaring the wardens to the charge?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Oh,
you'll
sorry,
have to stay
I didn't
up
really
to
see the
2 of
Blade Champion.
Yeah.
Apologies. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see that one. That's fine, thank you.
Now the fights
He will
first.
get to pile.
It will basically allow the wardens to interrupt almost for free. I mean, I imagine that Huron's unit just swings first here. The interrupt from the Virtus Praetors over here is spooky, but because they don't get, they will get +1 to hit and wound. So it's, I mean, I guess it's a lot of attacks. It's 15 attacks, 2s into 2s, but we don't have any keywords, so. We're probably looking at like dropping 4-ish over the course. So we're likely looking at 11 or so hits. Like 11 or so converted wounds. You save 3 or 4 of those, you probably lose 4 possessed. It's not ideal, but it's a little unlikely that all the possessed get into melee anyway. And then we get to pull down a bike or 2, depending on how the lethals roll out. The possessed are also going to burn their devastating wounds once per game as well here. So depending on how they roll, we could see some pretty hefty damage if we get a little lucky.
Thank you. Cool. That should be me in there. I'm then going to declare these possessed. Come on, lads, don't let me down. 6 will do it. Do I get enough in there, though? Yeah, it's fine. So I'm not declaring the Alaris. Sorry, I am declaring the Alaris. I'm not declaring the Blade Champ.
You can declare Blade Champ.
6 there.
So I think this intervention has the potential to be really spooky here. Deimos can basically like sink most of the Warden squad on this Chosen, the front Chosen. And I don't know if any of the actual scary characters are going to get the opportunity to attack.
Cool.
We do have access to a fight on death. So I do think there is the potential that we can recoup a little bit of utility here.
Charge on these possessed.
But it does require that those models like actually be in a good position. If we do see an interrupt on the Virtus Praetors, then I could maybe see a fight on death to get more attacks in, especially after a 10-inch charge. So that's not too bad.
Terrible. As it stands, but I should be able to pile into them. So I want to. I think I don't.
Pretty sure the assimilation swarm healing Carnifexes works? No, it definitely doesn't.
He can no longer.
So
get in,
020204 determines what happens when units regain wounds, when units heal. Assimilation Swarm doesn't heal a unit, it heals an individual model. So you choose a model to regain wounds. You cannot regain wounds past that model's total wounds count. So you don't get to the point where you like start to bring back whole new models. And then the clause in Assimilation Swarm where you can regenerate a model back to the unit specifies it must be an infantry model.
Cool.
Yeah, so the regenerate doesn't it says that you regenerate a unit, but you have to read the regeneration rules. The regeneration rules say a one model in your unit regains D3 wounds. It doesn't say the unit regains D3 wounds.
Right.
It's not particularly confusing.
I think that leaves me there within.
It's the same model versus unit distinction that like a ton of other things.
Yeah, over to you, mate.
If you have an ability that says like a model in your unit gains +1 attack,
let's see.
then one model in your unit gains +1 attack from whatever enhancement or something. It's exactly the same as like one model in your unit regains D3 wounds. Okay, so my model will regain D3 wounds.
Fit in there. What I could fit in there, which is bad. Okay, let's see. See the position of hero.
Right, so you have to read the first 3 words of 020204 when a unit heals or regains a number of wounds. It doesn't say what a model regains wounds. It says what a unit.
You would have said a 10-inch charge.
If a rule states that a model heals or regains a number of wounds, the last clause, only that model can regain wounds up to its starting number of wounds. Any excess wounds gains are lost and do not cause a destroyed model in the unit to revive. It is actually explicit in 020204 that the assimilation swarm cannot bring models back.
Sorry, who's heroicing into who?
The wardens and targets are selected after a roll charge.
Okay.
I just select the mod, which is 1 CP1, and we roll.
Okay.
And there's 5. And now I can select. Let's see.
Yeah, you're not the first person to bring it up. I think it's like
that would be
pretty important
I wouldn't want to do that.
To keep in mind that like in a lot of cases, like trying to find those like weird rules loopholes where you're like, oh, actually the rules transition like broke this thing and now it's really broken. It's in most cases it doesn't work how you think it does.
Let your hero activating to me. Cool. This is always activating. This is a guy with irrelevant weapons, so that's fine. Wait, is that and that? He's touching the custodian, right? He's touching the base currently. Yes?
He is stuck on that base, yeah. He is, yeah, absolutely.
Cool. So he's not gonna be doing the piles. 5. Yep, already not enough. So that's cool. Outside of 5 there. And we'll just stick in here within 2. Oh, there's a warden. I suppose. I think he's forced to be using.
Yeah, so only a 5-inch charge is really good for Deimos here because it doesn't require that his wardens go too far forward. That means that it's likely that only a couple of models will have the ability to attack
these guys off.
The wardens, and the wardens may not even need to use Indomitable Fortress.
Looking for the wrong one. That's the right one. That's the right one. And that's the right one.
Being able to hold on to that effect is going to be massive.
I definitely can't go there. So I go 3 to there. To stay within 9 that there. 3 there. There. He comes in that side.
3.4, you moved him. I specifically moved myself in a way that you cannot.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm
possibly-
entirely fine with that. He is 100% out of there. Yes, if I overmoved that, I apologise. It wasn't my intent.
That's fine.
Yep. Cool. It's joys of TTSA. So, but yes, 100%. Your intent was absolutely clear then. Cool. So these guys aren't going to get to fight here, so he won't fight. Just go there.
Is Chaos Space Marines usually more a melee army, or is it shooting heavy?
I
think Chaos Space Marines tends to be extremely good mid-range.
Cool. We'll pile in next.
They
with
effectively
my guys over
split the difference in a lot of
side,
cases
so we'll
between shooting and melee. Creations of
here,
Bile is
so
probably one of, if not the
I'm
most
gonna need
melee-heavy detachments in the game, where effectively every single ability they have
and
is melee-oriented.
which will mean he'll need to go to base that side. He goes base to base.
So you're always going to see creations of Bile with just a predominance of melee units. A lot of Chaos Space Marine armies are like some level of like tanks and Forge Fiend or Defilers, maybe less Forge Fiends these days, I guess. But like tanks and Defilers, a couple of buffs for them, and then like some chosen bricks. The Masters of the Maelstrom are very much like a close combat unit.
With
in addition to like Abaddon, who's like largely a close combat unit.
This one doesn't fight, and I'll move this one up 3. And this one.
So
also
a lot of times
fight.
you'll see like lots of midboard presence from close combat units, and then the rest of the army is ranged.
Yep. Over here, I move this guy for 3. He goes to there. And that's all of that unit fighting there. Cool. Okay, I will look to fight first with Huron's Brick.
Just consider my call-ins if I want them at all.
Of course, I apologise, yeah.
This is touched. So this is the only thing I can do here, and then down here, is it relevant? You punch me with one accursed weapon, one piece, one fucking, what's its face? Power Fist, the second Power Fist. I should be able to weather that relatively easily. Do I obtain any extra movement here? I mean, won't hurt, I suppose. This is touched, this is relevant, and nothing else is fine. Yep, that's good.
Cool.
So
just double checking to make sure.
I'm so interested in.
No, that's fine. Cool. I wish you had, but you hadn't, so it's fine. So these 3 will look to be able to go into the Wardens.
I'm interested in this.
And then the rest of it will go into the
list
Alaris.
that's being played on Wargames Live.
This with Alaris, I think, from my last comment.
Which is all one DP detachment.
So let's do.
Cult's pretty cool.
I will Dark Pact, and I'll Dark Pact for Lethals.
Actually, I'm sorry. Just realized I only have 2. No, I will not fight on this.
You will not fight on death. So you're on 1 CP, yeah, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. Power Fist coming in then. So he's going to be hitting on 3s. And 2 lethals. And then these are strength 8. So reading you on 3s.
4s, because -1 to 1. You're punching the Wardens, right?
Yeah, do you get that when you're within 6 inches of another unit?
It's just a Warden data sheet rule. It's -1
Is
to
it?
1.
Okay, I apologize. Sorry, excuse me, I apologize. Just
so 2 littles.
Yep.
2 littles, 2 for skills of wounded guy.
Cool. Good. And the accursed weapons. And those hit. And nothing for that. Cool. I'm assuming you're going to want to interrupt. Oh, you can't interrupt, actually, can you? That's fine.
You
cool.
can No, you also didn't fight into the Alaros yet.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely correct. I was doing myself out of some wonderful shots there. Okay, cool. So my cursed weapons first. So these are going to be hitting on freeze, lethals, and then winning you on strength 5. So winning you on 5s. Cool. 2 to save that, please.
Take 1.
Cool. 1 damage. Pair of cursed weapons. Hitting on freeze. 2 lethals. Drop those 2. And then looking for 5s. So that's 3 saves, please. AP1, AP2, 1 damage.
Saved.
Cool. And then we're looking for the Tyrant's Claw. So he's going to be hitting on 2s. 1 lethal. And then these are strength 8. So winning you on freeze. Cool. So that's going to be 2 feet save, please. AP3, 3 damage each.
3 damage. Kills the game.
Cool. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to go next with my possessed. I will pop my I will pop my death wounds for those guys. And I will go for sustained. This is all into the Alaris. I've got an icon, so I get to re-roll it, which I pass. So 28 attacks and hitting on 3, 6s will be sustained.
I don't know if it makes a difference here, but the Wardens would fight as the second fight first unit, right?
Of course, because they've come through. Yeah,
Yeah.
apologies. Yeah, no, absolutely fine.
Yeah,
Absolutely fine. I will leave these dice
I
aside.
think it
then.
only
Yeah.
matters if the Blade Champion swings to the possessed, so otherwise I don't think it makes a difference. But
Of course. Thank you very much, Trevor. You're right.
I'm not gonna be swinging to possessed.
yeah, if you guys want to resolve this one,
highly unlikely,
here,
I can
just to
finish
keep
off,
the
that's
roll,
fine.
yeah.
Do you want me to finish off? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Cheers. So these are strength 5. So when
Yeah, that's because the
is that correct?
The Wardens
6s
gain
will
fight
be
first for
devastating.
heroically
You want
intervening.
me on
It only
force
really
and fight, of
matters.
course.
It's some information
7.
gain, and it
Yeah,
only
fine.
really
Okay, so
matters
5s.
because the
So that's going to be 3 devastating and 3 saves, please.
Cool. It's gonna
2 damage
kill
each.
2.5.
oh, great roll.
2.5. And they're
Downside of the
already.
possess is the
Great.
relatively low strength characteristic because the T7 kind of
Description
bungles them a little bit.
breaking.
But killing most of the
Cool.
Alaris is pretty good.
Cool. Do you want
Now
to
I
resolve your...
can. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
I
Warden
think in
friends.
reality. Oh, Deimos is
Blade
spent
Champ's
another
gonna
command
go with
point.
damage 3
Excuse me.
profile, and we are going for sustain, of course.
Mhm.
Blade Champ, 3 attacks.
Do you
Yes.
get that rule? Sorry, excuse me. Do you get that rule when you're within 6 inches? Is this the
Yes.
Lions rule? Okay.
Lion's rule is +1 to hit, +1 to wound, which I don't get.
Thank you. Okay.
Boom. We've got 3 AP3, damage 3.
3 4-ups.
What are
Failed 1.
them on?
Failed 1.
Yes. 3 damage.
3 damage. And sorry, I take this on the Enforcer, these guys here to begin with. No, sorry, I'll take it on the Chosen to begin with. They're all the same. So that'll be this one here will be dead.
Cool. Cool sustains, and 3s, not so great. 12 more in rolls. Damage through.
Cool. So that's 1, 2.5 dead. 1, 2, and this one's on the 1 wound remaining.
Cool.
Cool. I'll go the possessed.
Mhm.
And and I will pop all of their dark pact for all of their dev wounds.
Yep.
So the once per game abilities of the possessed are going to be used here, but I think this is the correct call. The possessed will otherwise be
which they fail,
pillow fisted into these guys. I think the biggest benefit that possessed have is that delivery is relatively easy for them because they're with 9.
These are +1 strength as well.
The downside, of course, is that they're
T7, I think.
Strength 5 AP1 is not really the profile that we want.
Cool. So hitting on freeze, and these are sustained, yeah? What I said.
Yeah.
Cool. Sustained, and then drops all of these.
We rolled exactly 170.
5s, 6 devs. Come on, devs.
Whoa! What a roll of devastating wounds! Holy shit! 9 sets of devastating straight up kills, almost 2 Virgin Spray Torch immediately. The unit vaporizes. What a swing! That was huge.
They're dead.
Cool. Thank you. That is the end. Do you want to hit me back with the Alaris?
Sure. Into the Huron, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's 3 sets of dev kills 1 guy, so 9 sets of devastating wounds just goes kill the entire unit. Massive pickup there, and then the Alaris Custodians will probably kill the possessed here, but they don't gain their rerolls when attacking them. And they can be counter-hit by Abaddon the Despoiler, who is very spooky.
I'll take these on the chosen to begin with.
This turn has been a lot better for Adam than I gave it credit for, I think.
2.5.
I definitely expected to see a little bit more combat sort of manipulation here from Deimos.
And then I will take it on this one.
But we only lost a couple of the chosen. We only lost we didn't really lose any possess at all. And we killed
Cool. And that's the end of
almost 2 custodian bricks. The downside, of course, is that you're killing 2 out of like 7, so there's still a lot of custodians left on the table. The counterattack is going to be brutal, but assuming that Adam can hold command points, if he can hold 3 command points, he's currently sitting on 3. If he can hold all 3,
say that again, sir.
You need to be within 3 anyway.
He's going to be looking pretty good to.
Right. Okay, cool. That's fine. So I will
fight on death with 1 unit and interrupt with a 2nd unit. So the like full army engage that we see from the Custodes could come back to bite them.
Touch here with that blade champ. Let's prevent some movement there. I could come around into him as well. Stop him from going there. And these guys just shift you up. So end of that turn, my friend. I killed a unit, so I get 3 for my primary. I then also scored outflank for 5. Is it 5? 1 for my cleanse, which is 2. And I'll score defend stronghold at the end of my turn for the little one, which is for 3. Or do I need to do it at the end of your turn? First battle, end of your opponent's turn. That's fine. Okay, I'll just hold that. That's fine. So cleanse and outflank are scored. And I hand you the turn, my friend.
Cleanse for 2?
Say it again, sorry.
Did you cleanse for 2?
Cleanse for 2, correct.
Okay.
I should have 5 for. Sorry, I'm 1 short. I should have 5 for outflank, and I should have 2 for cleanse. So that should put me on 7 secondaries and 7 primary.
Cool. I will score my burden for 4. Yep. Okay. So I draw my cards. Display. Overwhelm. Cool. No, that's not
pretty good turn from Adam, I think. Being able to get the outflank over at the top of the screen by using the possessed. He does have his home objective obsect, so unless we see a banged charge from like an Alaris unit coming in or something, that's unlikely to lose out at least the minimum defense.
Battle shock on the Alaris. Fail.
Alaris Custodians failed Battle Shock. Brutal.
Fitness.
That means that they, I don't believe, will be relevant for Display of Might. Overwhelming Force is a good draw on Deimos' side, however. He's going to be able to get quite a few, quite a few units on the objective here, at least two, if he can kill the Masters of the Maelstrom and the Possessed in the middle.
No.
He'll then just have to contend with Abaddon, realistically, and I think his army is capable of doing it. I guess Abaddon and Fabius Bile. I should keep in mind that there are two bricks in the center here, rather than just one. It is, in fact, a lot of Chaos Space Marines still.
Here.
The downside for Adam is that the Chosen are not exactly who we want to be fighting Custodians with.
This guy.
It's a lot of like 3 and 4 wound profiles that you're swinging at with like AP2 1-damage weapons. Of course, the characters themselves are where a lot of the damage comes from. The Chosen are largely delivery systems for them, but that's doesn't really it's, cold, just small comforts, I guess. This turn, I think, is about to dictate how a lot of this game is going to go. The question is going to be whether or not Adam can sort of recoup damage with these units in the middle. The downside, of course, is that the Possessed are no longer quite as scary as they were without use of their devastating ability.
At least. So most of the shots will go into Possessed. Great. Not great at all. And this is too far from Abaddon. Okay. Let's just measure something. So this guy is like that. The guy is like that.
This is obviously sticky, yeah.
That doesn't turn.
Yeah, fair, you're right.
You can be outside of 20. Fairly easily. Do I need to? Here, I think I'm already gonna be inside 20, so. Maybe not. No, definitely yes. So it doesn't matter. In fact, I can try to get within 18 of him. This one can just.
Oh, we might be able to use the oh no, the new targeting rules. Unfortunately, they do allow units to declare the target of their attack and the line of sight to the attack to 2 separate units.
You'll have ample targets
in 2 separate places, which I think is
then within 18 of this guy.
Gonna allow Deimos to push line of sight to the models at the end of the unit and range to the models at the front of the unit, which allows them to target regardless.
I think one of them would be able to reach. Damage is dropping here. Less blast, but more important squad. But I cannot kill Abaddon. To see. We'll reconsider that a bit later, so back to here. 5 gets adjusted within this.
So he'll be obviously hidden.
Two of them?
So
Yes, that's why I'm getting within 12.
Yep.
Was the entirety of two of them. Everything else is not getting anywhere.
There's a little bit of a danger here, where if we're not able to remove too many models, this will give you the ability to regenerate a model back to the unit
No,
in order to extend their threat range slightly.
Oh, of course. Apologies, Ed. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right.
So two of them will be able to shoot there, which is nice. So down here, problems. I don't believe I'm capable of shooting anything with my launchers. No. So first of all, am I capable of flyby here? Let's see. Yes.
Can you fly over whilst they're in combat?
Of course, why wouldn't I? 8.9 and then 3.1. So it's probably gonna be like that. So the flyby. 5 damage.
Kills one and puts this one here on 1.
Yep. Around, but you know. Executors will advance, I guess. I don't need to press any buttons, do I? Display beacon overwhelm. None. Oh, so advanced prosecutors. 411. Am I meant to utilize them in combat? Probably not. Just push. Yeah, they're beacon. Alright, beacon. I need to push them outside of my territory if possible. 11, that's not possible on this turn. But it will be possible on the next turn. These girls don't really do anything. They can shoot the possessed, I suppose. Because why not? Oh. Oh, this sucks. I'd like to be outside of things there. Yeah, I think I'll have to move them differently. I don't want to be within 6 from this guy. For my army roll. Detachment roll, whatever. It's not the one we shoot, but that's fine. This is okay, this is acceptable. Those guys will fight, these guys will fight here, those guys will fight there. No shouldn't happen in here, no shouldn't happen in there. And then the question is these guys, do they try to drop here and charge? Well, we don't want to charge that way. We would like to charge this way though. And then we shoot those guys, Abaddon loses his friends. Which is not too bad. This guy has strength 7 though, because Bile gives him strength, so they're more relevant into me than the Abundance friends.
They're all strength 7 because the extra +1 strength. So for Bile's break is strength 7.
I know.
That's due to the stacked effect of Bile's leadership ability plus the rest of the unit. Well, I think Bile does specify that models of the bodyguard unit get the buff. That's what I was considering earlier
18,
when I was talking about him not buffing characters.
18.
It doesn't affect himself, but it will affect, of course, all the chosen.
How many more can I feed?
Bile himself is still like pretty spooky in melee. He comes to the strength. I guess he goes to strength 6 because of his attachment ability. AP 1, 3 damage melee attack.
This brick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5.
This is 5.
And you can pray for lethals on a lot of that stuff as well.
Yeah, it is. I don't know why it is.
Especially into the T7 enemies.
Same blue.
Which will impact his own rolls, which will be good.
Aura going on. There we go. It's gone. Same with Abaddon.
So I can be slightly further than that. Not that further. Not like that. I won't see you. Yeah, I can't actually see you like that because of the position of.
These are 2 separate pieces of terrain, though. Yeah, so you can't see through this piece
No,
of terrain.
yeah. And here I would need to be within 15. It can be. Can do that, I suppose. That makes sense. So weird. And then I can charge that way. Or not charge that way. 15. Well. It is what it is. Otherwise you can make it a 17 actually. Which might be relevant. No, 16. Yeah, that's fine. That's gonna happen, and executors are just chilling. We will advance them on his home. Get them closer to an objective. And then I do not think we have anything else left to do, so we're just gonna go to shooting. These 3 Large Custodians into Bile Break, and these 2 Large Custodians into the Abundance squad. So into Bile.
That's these 3, is that correct? These
yes.
3 into Bile's brick, and those 2 into Abaddon's brick. Okay, cool.
That is correct. Guardian Spears on 2s. And then on 4s, we're rolling.
Strength 5 and toughness 5, yeah?
Yeah, +1 to 1. So it's going to be 5 animals. 4 ops.
And I'll take these on the chosen. Actually, I have to declare. When do I declare the blank for this turn? I will declare one of these. I think I do it before I roll, so I don't do you out of that. So I'll blank 1. I'll take 1 on the Acolyte, which will give me a 5 up for no pain. I think from memory, 5 for no pain, and then I'll go on to the chosen. So I failed 3. So that's 2 damage each, are they?
Yep.
So this is the 5 up for no pain on the Acolyte. So he's dead.
And one chosen is dead.
And then one chosen's dead.
And the
blast gun. No, the
damage blank does
10
in
plus
fact
double plus
occur
16.
on allocation, so I think you can do it after you see the results of that roll.
On 4s. Rerolling. 10 more.
It's into Bile's brick
I
as
think
well,
makes a massive difference here.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Failed 3.
Yeah, the +1 to
Then
hit and wound on the
Interferon,
Alaris units
sorry, Abaddon.
does go pretty hard with the amount of shots they
No,
get,
that's
especially with the
many.
rerolls against characters.
4.
Yeah, being able to get a hit here with the a couple of Alaris Custodians is brutal.
4.
It allows them to effectively ignore cover as well, since they have a base 2+ ballistic skill, so
rolling.
cover isn't really that much of a protection
3
against
saves.
them either.
3 saves,
Yeah,
2 damage each.
Yeah.
Failed 1.
2 damage, and then the blast gun, things, and 3, we roll in. And then 8 more.
So that's going to kill the one
2 of
and then
them.
kill the second one.
Yep. Nice. Then we have these guys. We have 1 guy shoot the Abaddon and 4 guys shoot the possessed. So the Abaddon on 2s, on 3s, 2 saves.
Failed 1, 2 damage.
2 damage, and then 1 here misses, unfortunate. Then into possessed. 4. At -1.
4 at -1. So looking for 4 ups. Failed 1.
20
2 damage.
28, yep. And then 28 of these. Yeah. Okay. 6 more.
4 ups again.
Yep.
Cool. So that's the 1 dead and a second 1 dead.
Yep.
That one's dead and that one's dead.
I do believe this concludes our shooting. There's a lack of targets anywhere else. We go to charges. A lot of into possessed. Down there. Hey, possessed are not broken. Hooray.
It's so annoying when they break, don't they?
A little. Let's do these and these.
So I'm going to try to honeycomb pattern these guys to prevent any potential that models get within 6 inches to remove their +1 to wound.
Captain, bikes, 6.
The +1 to wound is going to be crucial into the possessed because they don't have a character, so you're just rolling on the base characteristics. So getting any bonuses you can in that instance is going to be massive.
Getting was involved. Yes. So that others can charge if they fail. Then the bikes here will charge. Well, that's a fail. Do I want to roll that? This fail. Sure. Roll that. 9. Cool. It's gonna be double charging here. Oh, going around the little bend in the terrain. And then let us try to bank up a 9. That's not a 9. This concludes our chargers. Combat. Combat, let's see. Piles. Do I want to get closer? Maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah. I think we're fine. Should be outside of that. Outside of 16. I don't think I can get anything better. That's piled, that's piled. These guys are chilling. This is based. Anything else we do here? 16. Nothing. No, that's it. So before you pull in, I need to decide if I want to activate. I feel no pains this round on the Wardens, and I think I do, because, yeah. Activate feel no pain on them.
Yep, that's fine, yeah, no problem.
It's the Indomitable Fortress getting used.
Abaddon is damage 4. Damage 3 exactly, fuck.
That's going to be
So it's either get greedy
hopefully
and...
able to blank a lot of the incoming damage from Huron, because Huron can swing into the unit for flat 3.
Kill Huron, I think. With precision, yeah. Let me check if precision works on mounted. I believe it does. Where are my stratagems?
It's from Unleashed Alliance.
No, Peerless. Any unit, brilliant. I will not activate Feel No Pain.
Okay.
So we're going to try to kill Huron with precision attacks. I do wonder if we then see a fight on death from the Masters of the Maelstrom here. That would make a lot of sense to me. You could swing
to get within
with the Virtus, fight on death on Adam's side, and then interrupt maybe into the Alaris at the top.
Gets me in there.
Or with the Possessed in the middle. Either one of those might be pretty effective.
To get me in that one. And... Oh. I think actually, go back a second to there. What I'm going to need to do is go that way. Sorry, 2.4 back there. So he goes there, and then I go that way. Sorry, do you mind if I just read 2.4 back there, and then move him up that way? I'm trying to get it to a point that I'm within two of.
I believe the model can leave the engagement range of a unit.
He wasn't in engagement range.
This guy was there, right?
Oh, cool. Yeah. You're entirely right. That's fine. Don't worry. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Thank you. Cool. So he can't leave there. So I think I just go. There. I can't get this one. Don't worry, that's fine. I will just go there. Entirely fine. And over to you.
Yep. Go to Splatters, 1 CP, which I already spent. No, I didn't spend it. I spent 1 for rerolls. Yikes.
You did, yeah. Yep.
Too many command points to spend in. I'll spend on it anyway for the...
Just before you do this, do I want to do fight on death? How many attacks are coming in here? This is going to be...
Yeah, 15.
15 attacks, hit on 2s, 2 damage each. I won't pop it. No, it's fine.
Cool, yeah. So, yep, precision. Let's try to kill the Huron. Always sustains when I fight. Nice. 12.
2 damage each?
Yep.
Okay, so it's going to be 1 dead, 2 dead.
No, it's in the first Huron. First, you get to roll some feel no pains.
Oh, of course, yeah. Sorry, you precisioned this, didn't you? Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
That goes away, and then 3 dice, 6 feel no pain. Yep.
So another 8. Cool.
What?
16, yeah.
No. You roll feel no pain slow roll. You only have feel no pain on the Huron, right? Not
Yeah,
on the
that's
other
fine.
case. So
Okay.
6 dice of feel no
6.
pain first.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll order roll these. That's fine.
What? What
Sorry.
the fuck is this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's dead, and
this is not feel no pains. So one
No.
more dead and one more wounded.
the Huron dies, and I lose 1.
1.5.
No, because it's only.
Oh,
yeah, so
you
that's
already
1.5.
have half. So
Yeah.
you lose 2.
Yep.
Also some nasty feel no pains there.
Yeah, that was a scam, if I'm honest. Is there a better one in there? So it's difficult to see them all for all this. Yeah. That was a scam.
Cool. Do you want to interrupt?
Yes, absolutely. So they fought. I think I fight next with the possessed. I think that's the right call. And I think the possessed go into. Just because I'm so far spread out, it's just an absolute nightmare to try and do all this. I think I put everything from these possessed. He's within just outside of 2.1 there. So right, so this guy and this guy are going to have to go into the wardens. Okay. This guy. So 2.2. So this guy and this guy are going to go into this squad here. And all of these, apart from these 2 who are outside, are going to go into those wardens at the top there. All right.
Yep.
So I'll do the 2 into the wardens to begin with. I'll just use my 2 CPs. It's gone. Sorry. I'll dark pact for lethals, which I pass. Cool. And I'm looking for 2. So this is going into the wardens. So it's 1 lethal, hitting on 3s. And then I'm looking for, these are strength 6. So when you're on 3s, -1 to win though, aren't you? So back up to 4s.
And toughness 6, so no, on 4s, regardless. 6 saves.
Sorry,
4 saves.
apologies. No, apologies. Sorry, I've got extra 1 strength, haven't I? So yes, they are strength 6. Yes, absolutely. So strength 4.
Kills guy.
Cool. I've then got these guys that are activating into the bikes. The bottom squad of bikes. So that's 1 lethal. Drops these. And then I'm looking for 5s again. So that's going to be 4 saves there, please.
Good.
2 damage each. AP 1, 2 damage each.
Yep, I'm good.
Cool. And then I've got these as my remaining guys. Just 5 attacks going in, all into the other squad. Cool. Lethals. And then looking for 5s. Oof. So 5 you'd say, please.
Yep, 5 3-ups, 1 CP roll for free for the captain. Yeah.
Cool.
6 damage anyway. And they're also broken. Sadness. Cool. So that's your fight. I can fight uninterrupted. So yeah, the bikes will punch your their face is possessed.
Good for the possessed.
Plus 1 attack from the captain on 2s. On 2s. Sit in.
15.
Sit in.
Okay, thank you. Looking, and these are AP
2.
dots. 2. Okay, looking for 5s.
Cool.
How much damage, sorry? 2 damage.
2. So it kills 5 of them because 1 is wounded.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's the wounded guy.
See, there he is. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Thank you.
Okay. And then my Valorous Custodians into Repossessed. $26 out of 25, yes.
Okay, now.
Very nice.
Is that... How many was that? Was that 2?
It was 25 attacks. That converted into 26 ones.
Sorry, you had 2 Alaris Custodians. Oh, sorry, you're taking these guys at the top. I'm so sorry. I was looking down at these guys at the bottom here. Okay, cool. I feel slightly better. Okay, so that's looking for 5s. Come on, 5s.
That's not enough 5s. They're all dead.
1, 2.
They're all dead.
Okay.
And then it is your turn to fight with these goobers, I think. Yes.
Okie dokie. So the possessed have fought, which is fine. He is touching there, so I think I'm going to fight. They can't pile in and get onto that objective. You can't get that way either, so that's totally fine. So all of these guys are going to go into these bikes down here. And then these 2 will go into these custodians there.
Sure.
Obviously, he can't fight at the back there, so it's fine. Cool. Don't want to do anything here. No, not character units. That's fine. I will Dark Pact for sustained. I think it's probably the way to do for this. It's going to be strength 6 and be winning on 5s anyway with lethals. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Cool. They're angry. Pair of accursed weapons. So these are sustained. And he's going to be hitting you on 3s. And then these are winning you on 5s. And they are twin linked. Cool. 1 save, please.
1 damage. It's into Alaris, right?
No, this is into the bikes down here.
Okay.
Spike squad here.
Hey, they're not broken. Nice.
The 4 stave, I'm hitting on 2s. And these are going to be winning you. These are strength 7 now, so winning you on 4s. 2 saves, please. AP2, 2 damage.
Damage.
2 damage, please.
2 damage.
The Reductor Array. These are hit on 3s. 6s are sustained. And then these are strength 5 now, so winning you on 5s. Cool. 2 to save there, please. AP2, 1 damage each.
No, takes 1.
Cool. And then the Bionic Gauntlet. This is hit on 2s. Don't get to reroll that, unfortunately. The Axe of Ending. Hitting on 2s. Sustained. Strength 7, so winning you on 4s. So that will be 6, please. AP2, 2 damage each.
There's 1 0.
Cool, thank you. And then over here, I've got this Plasma Fist and this one. These going into the Alaris. So Power Fist, hitting on 3s. 6s are sustained. Wounding you on strength 9, so wounding you on 3s. So 1 save, please. AP2, 2 damage. Loves it.
Good.
And the paired cursed weapons sustained. And 5s re-rolling. Cool. 1 feat saver, please. AP2.
Go on.
And 1 damage.
Yep.
Smash them in the face now.
Okay. So wardens into your chosen while they still can.
Yep.
Of course, a 3 damage weapon. Do you have wounded guys? You don't, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to take them on the chosen to begin with. Then I'm going to go on to my guys here, and then on to the remainder of the masters.
I'm just checking for the wounded guys. So anyway, on 2s with 1 sustain, and on 3s, 3 saves.
4s.
Nice.
Furthermore, 3 damage each. That's 3 dead.
Yep.
1, 2, and 3.
Other guys. Holy. Okay. Sit in.
And these are how much damage, sorry?
2. Oh, there we go.
So
Only
2 dead.
+2.
So that's him and that one.
Okay. And then I have a lot of custodians into one and only available target, the possessed. Nine.
And these are 2 damage each.
Yep. Ooh.
So that's them dead. 2, 4. So that's 4 dead. Which is exactly what you needed. Look at that. Cool. The clapback was real.
The thing is, so I'm outside of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I want my warden to touch. That's not gonna happen. This one is touching. Like that. This guy has Vexilla, so I'd rather him touching. He's gonna be last to die. And since these guys are here. So that means these guys don't need to go that far. So I'd rather just go here. I think it's too far. And since these guys. Maybe I don't want you to, yeah, that's fine. So let's see, these guys have to do that. And 3. Like that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm happy with that.
Okay.
These guys cannot go anywhere. You?
I'm going to. No, I will. I'll stay there. I'm entirely fine with that. It's fine.
I
Cool.
have overwhelmed only 1 unit, and
Yep.
I think my chances of overwhelming 2 are quite high, so we'll hold on to that.
Mm-hmm.
Beacon is in progress, display of might is in progress as well.
Yeah, so interestingly, only got a single overwhelm this turn, and we're electing to keep it.
CP just to have access to command points, which is relevant. Gain CP.
So it's going display for 2. Beacon completed, I guess. No.
Cool.
Good turn. Well done, mate. Okay, so who's battle shot here? These custodians here still battle shot here, aren't they? I owe you a battle shot,
holding display as well. Okay, so scoring 0 secondary.
We'll do on the
8 primary scored out.
I'll
A little confused by that.
the
But we got the Burden of Trust this turn.
Maelstrom, which they passed.
Deimos
that's the only battle shot.
Electing to keep his secondaries in hand.
And
that should be a defense stronghold scored out for minimum for Adam if he wants it. We'll see if he ends up scoring it.
On all fronts and display of might. Wowzers. Okay. Let's have a look at this.
Engage and display of the draws.
I'll go off and I'll take those points now. From they count to this turn's cap, not that it matters, but does it ought to go into last turn's cap?
It counts at the turn it scores.
So scores, cool. Okay, so I'll take 3 there.
Primary so it would score bottom of round 2, I think.
Is it bottom of round
for
2?
Defend?
Thank you, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, for defend, yeah. Thank you. Cheers. So that puts me up to 10 for that turn, and I'll pop that away. I've then got display and engage, which are frankly awful for me right now, but let's have a look here. Okay, they're good. I'm going to regrow one of the chosen back to this squad. Who is... Say again, sorry?
You have to battle check first.
I have battle shocked already.
Oh, okay.
I have battle shocked. You can check the dice rolls.
Yeah, that's fine.
It said it and declared it. So I get this one here. I can move him back to there. Is any relevant if we take that there? Okay, cool. So I control 1. I control 2. So that scores me 8 primary. Engage and display. Let's have a look. So you currently only actually have 1 unit because it's in no man's land, isn't it? So these guys don't count going into my deployment zone. So it's that unit there. These guys in the middle here, actually, sorry. So for 2. So you have 2 units in there. So I could score that quite simply, which is good. Over here, I've lost 1 guy, which is a bolt gun guy. So I think if I gain a CP, so I've got 3 CP here, I can gain, regrow an extra guy into that unit or into Abbey, no, probably that unit. Gives me another power fist, fall back, charge in. I think I kill this lot. He's touching 2 Alaris. Those Alaris hit like a truck, absolute truck. Okay. Now that they're down,
yeah, Alaris are particularly spooky.
Charge.
These days, into this like metagame where everyone's running characters
at the
everywhere.
End of my turn, and then you can bring back in at the end
Some
of the
lists you see, you rock up with just 12 characters in them, and the Alaris being able to shoot and melee
that charge as far as reasonable
level is good. That was a pretty decent amount of
create some space whilst maintaining the 8
of damage coming from the
similar with these Nurglings to pull that. So that should hopefully protect that and at least hold my home for another turn before you come in.
Coming from the crackback in the Chaos Space Marines. If they can blank, I guess the Alaris at the top do have an up-down remaining, so they could go back into reserve for free.
There, you then drop in on that side, and then I think it comes back to how many. We
basically do need
I can roll
to clear like
yours,
2 to 3 units this turn on Adam's side, and then get 1 on the Custodian turn, which seems unlikely.
Take out Abbey
through interrupts or
so I need to be
fight on death
in terms of where that shield comes.
And that will put the game into an interesting position. I don't know if it's a winning position for Adam.
Cool.
I think he might have lost too much already.
So I'm going to spend. I've got 1 CP.
We are all on the table for Deimos, though.
I need 1 for a grenade. I don't think I do. So I'm just going to fall back with these guys, and they'll fall back just outside of.
Nurgle Match in chat. What's up, man? Nice to see you.
So I want to be actual 2 and actual 2, and then your 2 there. So I think I want to go there. There. And there. Gets me outside of your range, that on that side. My Nurgling dudes are going to roll an advance. So they're going to move 7.
The Nurglings might be good if they can interact in the center where the Custodes units are stacked. Because they can project that -1 to hit.
Cool.
So with the Custodes all being together, they won't get their own +1 to hit, which would otherwise offset the Nurgling ability.
Not leaving it open for you to be able to drop anything on.
Okay.
On that side.
Playing around the up-down. Very good.
Oop.
It's important to keep in mind, of course.
Okay. That works there.
I think it's maybe one of the easiest tactical mistakes to make is just forgetting about late game up downs.
Be able to do that.
You oftentimes like play around them in the early game, so
these guys coming in
particularly, and then once you get towards the late game, things start to fall apart a little bit, and it's easy to forget. So I think Adam's doing a good job of keeping himself composed. I do apologize if it's a little bit choppy. I do have some things running in the background to prep for tomorrow's event. And so it might be that it's taxing my system a little bit here, so I apologize if the frame rate's not amazing.
He's angry.
I'm going to have to get some work done this morning before I leave over to head on over to New Jersey. Excited to stream this weekend. I think it's going to be kind of a low-key weekend. We have, obviously, WTC going on, so that's where most of the eyes of the world will be. But fortunately,
they're going to have the 4 up in
it'll just be a nice thing for people to come back to.
He's joining the fray. Cool. Let's have the same 6-inch advance on Bowles Brick would be amazing. I've jinxed it. Now it's going to be a 1. Oh, I brought that into reality. Right,
the called shot on the 1, incredible.
I'm going to use a CP to be able to re-roll that. So hold on before I make that decision. I go 7. Yeah, it's a 9-inch charge. 10-inch charge just becomes irrelevant. Then I think I'm going to have to and just risk the charge reroll. Cool. That's more like it. So that's going to be 11. Okay, so and there. You can't go further forward. You can get to there, though, so we can Making that charge longer is probably something I want to avoid. Okay, still relevant then. Okay, cool. I'm going to roll an advance on these cultists. Bottom set of cultists for 8. Okay, so this back one here is going to move 8 to there. And I need to check coherency back to my guy. .6, I'm going to 0.4. And that should give me everything should be legal there. I can then afford to come closer. That should mean that's the max distance I can get to. You can't drop on it. It's 15 inches, so you move 5, so it's not a declarable charge at that point. I've then got these cultists here that are going to need to move for an advance. And then motivated, they are going to be moving 10. So if I move them to... That's the extent. So that's 16, so that's not a declarable charge. Should you want to be able to come in there, pushes that whole screen back. Okay, that's the max, but I'm going to move it down in a second because I want to be too close to that. So that will be 5 and then a charge. So I'm going down here. I don't want none of that. Cool. So that should push back. You can drop here, which is what you're likely. You've got nothing else actually up in the sky view, so don't need to worry about that for 2 seconds. That shouldn't be droppable on that side. Are you happy with all of that?
Over.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Nice call out. I don't know if there was a spot for 550 mils there, but there might have been.
Cool. You happy there, my friend?
Are you?
Okay. Yeah, I'm happy.
You
got nothing that can rapid in anyway, have you? So that's fine. So I'm going to go to the shooting phase, the much to be respected shooting phase. You've got, I'm going to shoot everything from this squad into the bikes.
Which ones?
These ones here with your man in there. If I do that, is that the right move? Or do I go into these guys? How many wounds is your blade champ? Your blade champ is 6 wounds, and how many wounds is your
5? This one 8.
Okay, so I'm going to go into the bikes. So I'll do precision. I'll go sustain to begin with, and I'm going to dart pat. Sorry, pass. And I'll do the mind wrench. These are going to be hit on 2s. And winning you on strength 7, so winning you on 4s.
So it's strength 7?
Yes, because I get +1 strength from my things at the start. So all of my... Oh, sorry, no, that's only a melee. It's only a melee. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Absolutely right. It missed anyway, but thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay, cool. I'm then going to do the plasma pistol. I will look to be able to supercharge this. Misses. I do your hazardous check. which I pass. And my bolt gun, both those hit 5s. I think I told you to respect this. This is the madness of the of the shooting phase here for the CSM. The Absolver gives me one sustained. And
interesting. We're rolling sustains, not lethals, I guess.
So 1 save, please, at last. Or AP 1, 2 damage.
Take damage.
Cool. That'll be cool. So that's 2 damage, yeah. Cool. Do you want to move?
No.
Okay. I'm going to shoot everything from Abaddon's unit is going to go into the same set of bikes. I will Dark Pact for lethal this time. Looking for 5. She's got. And I'll do. Oh, sorry, I should get an extra CP there because I rolled a 8 on that, so that's more than. So I gain a CP for Abaddon. So I now get Talon of the Horus. This is going to be. He's already sustained, but so I get lethals and sustained. So he's going to be hitting on 2s, lethals and sustained, and wounding you on. These are wounding you on 5s. So that'll be 3 saves, please, my friend. Maybe 1, 2 damage each. Cool. I then do the bolt guns. 1 save, please, AP 0. 1 plasma pistol. I fail that. Past the hazardous. And then I do the combi weapon. That's sustained. Excuse me, it's lethal. So that's 1 save, please, at AP 0 damage. Cool. Next, I'm going to go on to, unless you obviously want to move now, which I'm sure you don't.
No, I'm fine.
I'm going to shoot Bile into the Alaris, and I will put. Yeah, so I'm going to put all of this actually, apart from this pistol and this pistol, that will shoot into these Alaris down. Oh, you can move. Actually, you can move forward, can't you? So I'm not going to bother shooting into them at all. That's fine. So I just won't shoot these 2. So everything else will shoot.
Okay. Wait, no, not okay. This guy is behind green terrain.
No, I'm shooting into the Alaris.
Yes, that's green terrain. This one little tiny thing is green terrain as well.
Yeah. What's your hidden? Oh, is what you're saying? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay.
So it's 12.
Okay, that's entirely fine then. So what I'll look to do then is I will shoot. Bile is the one that I'm really worried about, and then all the rest of these guys into that same bike captain at the back there. Yeah. So it's just Bile and everything else into there. Are you comfortable? I can see them all.
Sure.
Yeah. So Bile will shoot. I'll Dark Pact here for lethals. I'm re-rolling. Still fail that, so I take 1 damage, which I'll sort out in 2 seconds if that's okay. I'll just stick it onto the 1, put that 1 there to remind me. I then take these 3. These are going to be hitting on 2s, and they're going to be wounding you on 2s. So that'll be 3 saves, please, at AP 1, 2 damage each.
Good.
Well done. Cool. And then all the rest of this mighty shooting going into those bikes. I might kill a bike here, you know. Okay. Let's do combi weapons. Looking for 6s for lethals, don't get it. They hit on 4s, so that's good. And then I'm looking for plasma pistols, which I will supercharge. Hits wounds. Cool, that's
Okay.
OP3. So
Oh wait,
that's
no,
2
it's
damage.
into the bikes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 2 damage, please. Has this, which I fail. So that's going to be two wounds that I take on the on one of these guys in a second. I'll add that in a sec. And then the bolt guns both hit. 1 wound, please. AP0.
No.
See, it was relevant. See.
I guess I'll CPU roll for free with my caption.
Okay.
Go to fuck
Fear.
Oh,
Fear it.
man.
Oh, did you fail it? Oh, well, look. See, I
Yeah.
got rid of a bike. So, cool. So I'm going to take it on this one with the bolt
Is
gun.
this
as well.
bike? Did he start wounded or is it?
Oh, I started putting wounds on the other one. Oops. Does that mean? Yeah, I think I removed the wrong one. Well, regardless.
It doesn't matter. The bike's dead, right? So
Yeah, the bike's dead.
Yeah.
And this one should be on full wound. Because you dealt 5 damage altogether.
Okay. Cool. So I've attributed my wounds for those 2 that I took in my own.
Was he
shooting
damaged
phase.
from the possessed last turn?
No.
Oh, he might have been because I did target
Yes.
that unit.
Oh
He
yeah,
was.
maybe.
Yeah.
In that case, it's gonna be this one. Staying on 3.
Okay.
Sure.
Cool. I'm going to charge in with the Masters of the Maelstrom first. So for 7. So that should be them based. Do I need to declare? I think I would need to declare the Custodian Guard as well. Looking at that in a size step. So I'll go there. So he's out. So the Alaris should be out of combat there. I'm going to charge with Biles Brick. Oh.
It's an interesting roll. Does this just change entirely where we go?
And,
12, interesting. Oh.
fix that up.
If you engage the
They're
Solaris
outside of
brick,
combat now, so
only
they
like
can't
3
direct
Terminators
them
can
in
swing
the
back,
item
maybe.
space.
And you have a blank in the
Wisdom
chamber.
using
And then Abaddon can
Abaddon
clear a
with
Virtus Praetor unit.
that.
And we might even force an activation
You'll
of
come in
the
and do that next turn
Indomitable
anyway.
Fortress against like random chosen. Do we take the charge off to the side? It feels not too bad for me, to be honest. It does pull a lot of these other units kind of out of threat range, outside of shooting.
So I could charge there, come around this side, and then pile in. Well, actually, he's within 12 anyway, so I could come in there. I'd have to go into these guys. So I think I'm going to need to declare. This for 2. This for 2. I come to this spot here. I could come in and tag both of these. I'm just feeding you that. Then if I do that, I'm not sure it's the right call. In fact, I know it's not the right call. if I go there, then these Alaris are going to be. You don't have any free CP from this guy anymore. You are able to interact. I'm just going to declare these bikes. So that's going to be 7. 10, and then the 2 there.
Slightly too close, right?
Is that too close? Sorry?
Just a little.
Happy to move back? Yeah, it's fine. I was going off the bubble, so that's fine. It's a 9-inch heroic. I'm just going to move this guy up just a tad, just to block him. And he can pile in 1 second. There, so that blocks that one. And that still leaves that as a 9-inch heroic for you to be able to make. I'm then going to charge with Abaddon. These mad charges going on. They're motivated. Okay, I'm going to go here. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get away from that. Because of the size of that charge. Yeah, maybe. Shouldn't be able to consolidate into me. There now. Okay, I think that is all of my charges, my friend. Did you want to heroic?
I'm fine.
Okay, cool.
I will activate my 4 of Feeling Pain finally.
That's for the pain to mortal wounds, is that correct?
What?
Is that feeling pain to mortal wounds?
No. It's 4 of Feeling Pain.
To everything, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Let's do. You can interrupt me. You're going to be able to hit me there, so I do these.
Yeah, that's just the
guys
data sheet
first
ability
before
for
you
the
take them
wardens.
out.
Gives them a once per
I
game.
don't
Feel no pain.
have any
for the duration of a phase.
pile-ins to do at this stage. Do you have any pile-ins that you'd like to do?
Sure.
Oh, sorry, actually, I do have a pile-in to do, so I want to bring him in, as you absolutely rightly pointed out. Thank you. Been a good sport. Cool. So he can go there. They're all fighting then. Everyone should be fighting. Do you have any
You're
pile-ins?
supposed to be touching me or...
I am touching you, mate. Yeah, that's my intent.
Cool. Are you piling into my Alarus?
Okay, I wasn't intending to, so I will not touch you and I'll go there. Because I said I wasn't declaring that as a target. I'm not going to pile into him.
I mean, you can pile into them, but that's fine. That doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. This possibly matters. No, I'm still getting to Zwam all the time, right? Yeah.
Cool.
Sure, nothing. That's fine.
Cool.
Go for it.
I'm going to spend 2 CP. Do they have enough to do this? AP2, 2 damage. And that's 4 up for a pain to everything, yeah?
Yes.
Some chunk. And that lasts for the whole of the phase, or just the one activation?
Excuse me?
Does it last for the whole of the phase, or just the one
Phase.
activation? Whole of the phase. Okay, thank you. So is that the right call? I think it probably is still. So I'm going to use my 2 CP. Or I still got 1 remaining, so use 2 CP, and I'm going to re-roll all wound rolls against character units off of the Masters of the Maelstrom. I'm going to Dark Pact for sustained, which I fail, and I take, so bring back the icon, I take 1 wound, which I'll stick on. That's what I want to do. And annoying because they're broken, so take it. Right, so he's taking that. I'll do the precision weapon first. So this is the Axe of Ending. Looking for 2s. And then looking for 2s. So that is going to be no dev wounds. That's going to be 5 saves, please. AP2, 2 damage.
Are you precision or no?
Precision, please. Yep, into the Blade Champ.
He also has a 4-up vulnerable.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh,
Not a good start.
8 damage out of him.
Well,
Only takes 3 though. Yeah.
Cool.
No, it could have been spooky actually.
We started anyway. Hey.
I would have clipped
let's do
Warden
Power Fist
probably.
next.
We had swung into the Wardens. Unfortunately, didn't get
So
much
that's
value out of it there.
sustained. And then I'm looking for freeze here.
Force, but yeah. Force.
Minus 1
Minus
to
1 to 1.
Yeah.
Yep. 4 into 4. Take 1 wound on the guy.
Cool. Probably shouldn't have spent the 2 CP here at this rate. Full stave. These are going to be hit on 2s, sustained. And then I'm looking for strength 7, so looking for freeze up to 4s. And then re-rolling all of these. So that's going to be 2 for 2.
You didn't roll 3s.
I didn't roll the freeze. Oh, thank you. So that was 2 additional to roll then.
Yep.
Thank you. So that's going to be 4 to save them, please. I've done it. Can't change the past there, can you? And then the reductor array. These are looking for freeze. And then looking for strength 5, so 4s up to 5s. And then re-rolling all those. So that's going to be 3 for you to save, please. AP2, 1 damage each.
Did
I kill 1 at least?
No.
No. Okay, fine. Do you want to interrupt, my friend?
Good question. It will deal some damage to you.
Man, how many streams does the WTC have this year? Holy shit.
Let's punch the Abaddon squad.
Okay.
I just noticed there's another one I'd never seen before. Board Game Machine.
It's fine. Don't worry. I didn't say it. I was going to make it.
Are there like 6?
It doesn't matter because it's
fine.
It doesn't matter. I didn't say it beforehand.
So absolutely wild.
Yikes. Well, that was pretty bad.
4 ups. Third one. So that kills that one guy. Oh no, sorry. He takes. Where is he?
I think.
So I've got 2, 3. There we go. So that kills that one guy.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. My table then. So I think I put Abaddon. Yeah, I put
Can
Abaddon
Custodes get real rules?
This unit.
What about
in front of
1 CP fight first?
I'm going to.
Is that what you'd like?
All of them. I'm going to. I
think the 4+ save into 4+ field up pain is interesting because it's limited. It's limited use case.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to play around it, and I think
passes.
activating into wardens on like multiple phases and like
And
being able
I'm
to
going to be
threaten
looking
activations into
for-
them and stuff adds like very
You've
interesting
got one guy
counterplay.
on one wound, haven't you?
Yes.
I
I'm
think
gonna
the
do
ability is very, very cool. I do think
pair of cursed weapons to
Adam
begin with.
like basically
So he's gonna
forewent
be
a lot of
hit on
attacks on
3,
the
6
custodian
will be
wardens. He could
sustained.
have
What are
probably
you backing
knocked
for
another 2
sustains?
wardens
Sustains, okay. Sure.
before they've
done
activated
sustained
the
checks.
effect.
Sure.
So I think he had the
And then,
opportunity to play around it
strength
quite a bit,
6,
but I don't
so
think he did.
winning you on 5s. And rerolling
Once
to
he
twin
fights
links.
first, sounds awful.
So
But
one
what
save,
about
please.
the original version where it
Well-
just let you fight before the
So
the
that's 1
people
damage
charging
that kills
you?
that bike.
1 CP
And
start of the
then,
fight phase, one of your units fights.
I'll do
What about that? Is that good?
the not 14 attacks, the 8 attacks if I want, sorry. And these are going to be hitting on 2, 6s will be sustained. And so that brings that back in, and then wounding you on 2s. So it's dead. So that's 9 damage and devastating wounds.
Yep.
Oh,
Cool. So we get
Abaddon.
3 for primary there.
Disgusting.
Now
He's
this
so
is going to
strong.
be interesting in terms of what way I go. So
We don't
I
talk about
think
the dark times, the
tag-
2 up Invuln, Trajan Valorous.
whether they survive is going to be quite impactful.
You don't want to talk about that?
Laura's coming
All right,
through.
Chad.
I think
I'll
I'll
respect
just
it.
go here.
But like the point being that
going to be able to
if you
I'll be within 2
you know,
of
like
an
they
ISO
had
+2
there was like this
there.
they had a theme of like fight phase manipulation index,
No, I
and then
think
everyone
I-
complained
I think
about
I
it.
go
So it's like, yeah,
all
you
the
could
way
give them rules,
around and tag both.
but then people will
It's
whine. I
probably the
guess
move.
I don't know. It feels like it's tough. And if you don't give them layers of resilience, then the unit just vaporizes instantaneously, right? It's this army that's composed of like 20 models.
Oh, I've got 5 inches here.
20,
fight,
whatever.
isn't it?
This list
So
is like 30 models, I guess.
he gets in just
But like one shooting phase from a lot of factions, if they don't have these effects, will just kill the entire army.
3.
And so
Okay, that's
it's
fine.
it's a tough army to make work in the ecosystem of Warhammer 40,000. I think they've threaded the needle pretty well this edition,
I
but
do. They can fall back
or
in
10th
action for
edition, I should
CP,
say.
can't they?
but we'll see how they end up.
They can, yes.
Lions
I'm
of
not
the
gonna
Emperor
go
might be
into
one of
the
my
Alliance
favorite
if that's
detachment
the case,
abilities of
we
all
go there.
time. I think it's super cool.
So it's just going to be these 2 fighting into, or these 3, sorry, fighting into the bikes.
Sure.
Oh, good. Mantic Games released
Remember, the
a
bikes can move with the
Halo
fight phase.
campaign evolved
Yeah,
tie-in
I
board
totally
game.
get it.
Sick. I love that, chat. I
Go
love
for it.
that the Halo IP was given to
Uh,
Mantic Games.
Yeah, fine. So let's do the Rod of Torment. I'm going to Dark Pact here for lethals, which I get. And I'm looking for 2s here. 1 lethal. And then strength 6, so we need on 5s. So that's going to be 2 saves, please. After
Three ups. Pile 1, kills guy.
Cool. Does that just leave the captain left, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then I've got the Churgeon. 1, 6s, nothing. Pair of cursed weapons.
Is that, do you think significantly more damage from
So it's going to
the
be 2 saves.
Chaos
please,
Space
AP1,
Marines than
2
maybe
damage.
expected? We're able to get basically 2
sorry,
units
AP2, 1 damage. Apologies.
out of the
yeah,
center
and
brick
an extra
here.
2
The
to get
downside
in
is,
there,
of course,
so
like running into the 4+ Fail No Pain is tough.
it's really hot here.
Take 2.
2, 1 damage each. And then the normal cursed
They
weapons.
need better characters. I agree that the shield captains are disgustingly stupid and
1
bad.
lethal.
I think like you could maybe make I don't know.
2 saves, please, for those. AP2, 1 damage each.
I think
Only 1.
it's a little interesting that they're kind of like
AP2
character
never
light.
mind.
It would be interesting if Custodes
Good.
like had a
Cool.
sub theme of like having
That
character
is that, my
builds
friend.
where they had like
Um,
more options,
yeah,
like
we'll
punch you
options
back.
for more than
Yep.
just enhancements.
We'll do the
I
same.
think that would be kind of cool.
5.
These are all T5, yeah?
So like you could make
Doesn't
like
matter.
very unique
So-
characters
so-
because it feels like
Cool, that's
character
fine. So it's
loadouts
5,
is like
save.
sort of the bread and butter
Looking
of
for
custodians, right?
1 and 2 deads. No, sorry.
Like you want
one
everyone
and a
to be
half
these
dead,
like
sorry.
cool, unique
You blank
super
one,
soldiers.
Yes, I blank one. Yeah, thank you. Sorry.
So
and then 2 dead.
half and then a half.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I'd rather have a
Nice.
Lord of Contagion or
Sorry,
a
it's
Shield Captain.
absolutely boring here.
Well, none of them can attach to any of the
Just,
units in my army, so neither.
Be back in 1 second. I just need to open the doors here. 1 sec.
I guess a Lord of Contagion respawns himself, so maybe that guy. Yeah, the fight over the center has been insane. We had like an overperformance of chosen shooting that killed
Okay,
Okay.
the Virtus
so
Praetors
before
this
end of
captain
fight
was
phase
with.
happens, actually, I need to fight with my
Ampedon
wardens,
killed an
which
entire
I didn't
Virtus
do.
Praetor unit, and then that allowed Fabius to pile in and hit another Virtus Praetor to
If
death.
3 damage matters, no. 3 damage doesn't matter. So damage 2 is everyone. It's gonna be 21 attacks.
Off of the wardens. By me. 5
Yes.
attacks. Yeah, plus.
To be fair, in the comparison between LOC and
Yeah.
a Shield Captain, I think
Only
that the abilities that, like the
T1
leadership
each.
ability of the Lord of Contagion is much
Yes.
better, but the abilities that they get back from the
so
units they attach to
that
are, I think,
kills
stronger.
1
Right?
guy, 2
You
guys.
get like full wound rerolls
and
out of
And the
guys.
chosen wounded. Yeah.
Shield
Yeah,
or
so chosen wounded. And
Custodian Guard.
so I failed 5, didn't I? So, and then that's 2 guys dead.
But
So I look to kill
I think Lord of Contagion is just better.
this guy
5 attacks like sustain lance
and this guy.
933 or whatever. Like it's
Okay.
essentially like 1133 because of toughness debuffs and stuff.
For now. They might
So
be.
So
your
that is,
consolidate
pretty amazing.
first.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So I can go that way towards that objective.
Can you?
Some,
Are you not within 3? You
How
are.
do I have to go? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'm closer towards that objective. That's fine. So I'll just go.
No, you have to go into wardens.
Sorry, this one's outside of 3.
Is that a different unit?
It's the
Not a
same
different
unit.
is it?
That's fine. I won't consolidate on that side. That's not a problem. These guys will consolidate up for 3, getting closer towards that target there.
I got a interesting sponsorship request, chat. I won't name the name, of course, but they're looking for a pretty hefty campaign.
Okay, what do we
but
have
they asked me
here?
to
It's
submit a
1,
script
2,
for
3,
my
4, 5,
ad
6,
first.
7,
But they
8,
haven't told me anything about the product.
12.
And
Come on.
12
Oh,
AC again.
This is 6,
So
possibly 8.
they're like, "What's your
10,
script look like?" And I was
which
like,
is
"I don't know.
enough. So
What
with
is your
my fly
integration
by,
for?"
Can I get somewhere?
I don't even know what you want me to talk about."
Safe position.
It's very silly.
Swiggity swoogity. 2.5. 7.5. No.
Mhm.
That never happens. So I think I'll just use it to get out of melee.
Mhm.
No, first I pile in. Actually, can I pile in onto the point? 1.7. So, like this. I cannot pile in onto the point, can I?
No, you can't, unfortunately.
That's fine. So we'll just step the bike out somewhere here. Where do we actually want him to go? Not that way, because that way is the other guys. Is this ever happens? No. Okay. 12 around you. Wait. 12 around you. Am I stupid? 7. Uh, 8.7. Yeah, okay, I can go around. Nice. We'll do that.
I think you're... yeah, you are clear. If you can make that, that's fine.
That's it. Do I pick up my Alarus Custodians? Let's see. I can see that guy. So I don't think I need to pick up yet. Yeah, I'm fine. Yep, that's good. So my turn.
AJ went straight through a month's worth of sponsorship emails. Incredible.
I have to pass the battle shock because I spent 3 CP on a reroll, which is sad. Battle shock on the captain.
Yeah, I had a recently. I had a very
Battle
long
shock
running
on the
sponsor, like with
orders.
whom I've had a
Good.
pretty like pretty
it's gonna
close
be 5 on
relationship.
primary.
Like, and they like got my name wrong in like a month's worth of
No,
emails.
So scoring wise,
It's like in my email signature.
Score at the end of my
and
turn.
It's at the front. It's at the third
Yep.
thing in my email.
I hand that to you, and
But I was just
score
like, I mean, it doesn't really
display
matter at the end of the day. But it was just very funny.
I think I get that for
yeah.
2. Do I?
But a lot of times
1,
it's like
2,
the worst
3,
ones to
2,
work
yeah, so I
with
score
are
that for
like,
2.
I mean, worst
Little
and
one.
best. Sometimes they don't like they're so hands off that they don't
And,
really care so much when you
engage-
submit. You just have to like
Engage, I
conform
won't
to
score,
their
I'll also score
agreement,
3
and if you do
for,
that, then they don't really give a shit what you do,
getting a
which is
kill.
kind of fun.
That's it.
But like
Yep.
marketing agencies, they'll just like influencer marketing agencies that get hired out by some sort of project,
Mhm.
and then they book like 10,000 YouTubers or something, all in one go. And those are kind of a trip sometimes. Did they start using AI? I doubt it. I think it's just that they're like ESL, and
That way,
we're probably
this
working
guy
with
will
several
fall back.
creators at once, and they just like got
So
the
you
people
get,
confused that they were
you hold the
emailing,
one
and it just
objective
like was
over
in
here,
the
yeah. I'll
thread, so
score
they
it
just
up for you,
kept
mate.
using the same name.
We've done it
I don't
already.
think. I mean, some of the
Yep.
emails I get are absolutely AI, but
Where
not that
is
one.
my plunder? Oh, this is
It was
plunder.
just very funny.
Really?
It was
I'm gonna
like
get
not
rid of
the
in-
channel
sorry,
name. It was
I'm
like
gonna
my
get rid
personal
of
name.
engage
I
for
forgot who we were
CP,
talking to.
Okay. I will advance my prosecutors.
Do a little score
When I count
update
plunders
here,
up next
chat.
turn. Yep.
Display of might scored out for 2. Engage is holding for Adam. He did get destroying units and taking an objective for a big 11-point primary score. Immovable object scored out for 1 objective
She's
on
using
Deimos'
11.
side. His display of might did score out.
Unless he just got that.
Oh, maybe he discarded. I think he might have
And then
discarded.
advance. Yeah, it may be better. Then we'll lose one of them shooting, but that's fine.
Outflank, plunder are the draws.
I can actually go further than that. But
Putting Chaos Space Marines in a bit of a commanding lead in terms of score right now. The downside is that the attrition's about to start going
won't be able
getting
to
away
say
from them, I
chosen,
think.
but that's okay.
Especially given how difficult it is to get kills against Custodes armies. This Purge matchup is a little bit awkward. That is the downside that I think people are realizing with Purge, is that it feels so natural, because you're just like, I'm just going to move and attack and take objectives, and that's going to give me points and stuff. But obviously the second issue is, of course, that if you hit a matchup like this where your opponents are very resilient and low unit count, it's actually difficult to get those points. We did get a Battle Shock failed on the Shield Captain, so that would have scored an additional 5 points for holding for Deimos, but he ended up not getting those, which is a big deal.
That's happening. That's always happening. Now I actually want some +2 wounds here, if possible. Captain. Mr. Captain. Comes there. Custodian friends will fall back and do stuff.
Is that ACP, yeah?
Yes.
I don't think you're in my engagement range here. Let me just shuffle him back for you.
Good enough. Are they ever doing any pressing? No, I don't think so in this game. Outflank, overwhelm. Oh, outflank. I am actually outflanking, I think. Yeah, I'm already outflanking, so that's cool.
Where are you outflanking?
Good.
Okay, yeah, cool.
That's fine. Plunder will be doable next turn. Beacon will be ended. Insane overwhelm, and yeah, cool. Cool. We are off to shooting, I think. Yeah. So Lindsay could. Oh wait, these guys are actually. Oh, these guys are visible because they shot. Can I shoot them?
Let's see another round of horrifically spooky Alaris Terminator shooting. I saw that do tremendous damage last turn, even into the relatively well-armored Chosen. Especially if you get outside 6 inches of the Alaris, get outside 6 inches of each other, the +1 to hit, circumventing cover makes these guys pretty consistent.
Almost. There we go. So down here, base 1 Goober shoots Nurglings, 2 shoots the Fabius, and 2 shoots the Abaddon. No, actually, I'll just shoot everything into Fabius.
Okay.
If that's the case. Yep.
Cool. I will. All of this unit here is shooting into Fabius. Is that correct?
Yeah.
This one up here, yeah, the Alaris.
Yep.
Okay. I will. What do I do? I'll make that -1 to hit, please. I'll put you hitting on freeze.
-1 to hit. So we are going to have wounded guys. You should have 1 wounded, I think. Yes, you do. So blast gun first. Round of shots. 7 + 1, 11. On 3s. On 4s. Rerolling.
A T5, yeah.
+1 to 1.
Cool. 3. 4 ups. For them all. So that's 3. The 1 damage each, aren't they? So that puts that 1 and puts this guy here on a 2. Onto 1.
6 more. 6 more.
6 more. Yeah, thank you. Sorry. Just clearing that. Looking for 4s. Fell 2 damage each. So that kills this one and puts this one here.
Don't
Down
boo
to
the shield
1.
captain, chat. It's a Dawn Eagle jet bike shield captain. He's
3,
cool.
2 saves for Nurglings. From the spear. And then 2 more from not spear. Spear killed the
Further 2 from
guy.
the spear.
And then 2 damage.
Yep. Is that another 2, yeah? So
Yep.
that's going to be 1.
How big of a hit do you think
he takes 2
Alaris Custodians are about
Oh,
to
sorry,
take
I
here?
apologise. Right, sorry. I thought it
In,
was.
the
So I'll kill
Custodes
that
slate.
one, and then I'll
It
leave
definitely
that one
seems like they're
there
waiting
behind
to
this wall.
post WTC, see what happens, and I'm sure Folger's gonna get
Cool.
them hit.
The
The 18 Alaris Custodian build seems pretty strong.
Right down here, these guys will shoot everything into Abaddon.
In fairness, it's a
There's
in a large
shoot,
case,
big guns into Abaddon and then blast guns into the
kind of
Fabius.
the a
still
metagame
-1
consideration
to win.
because
Yeah,
of how popular
so
characters are.
-1 to hit.
-1 to hit, sorry. Yeah.
Blast guns, 19 plus blast.
So we're hitting
it's
on
another
3s, not on. So,
Yes, I rolled this.
Okay, fine. Yeah, okay. Yep, you did. Sorry, apologies. Yep. Okay, cool. 12 save.
Yep.
Grabbed an extra one there.
Not
that's
sure
gonna
what
be-
happens there, but that's
No, I'm not sure either. But one. That's going to be. I've got 1 on 1 wound of an eyes. That kills 1. That kills the second one. That kills the 3rd, 4th, and then the 5th.
No, this one's alive. On 1.
Yeah.
It's damage
So
1.
1 alive.
It's damage 1.
Damage. Yeah, this one. Sorry, this guy was dead. Sorry, excuse me. So these guys here. Oh, they're damaged. They're only damaged 1. Oh, right. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then. So I will kill this guy. I'll kill this guy who's on 1, and then I'll kill another guy. And then I'll use my blank on one of the next damage 2 weapons to come in. I'll move these out of the way.
Damage 2 weapons are going into Abaddon.
Okay, fine, no problem.
Also, you don't need to declare value. Use your blank. You just use it whenever you feel like.
Okay.
On 2s, on rerolling, of course. 6.
What'd you get the rerolls from?
He's a character.
Oh, okay. So that kills 1, kills 2, and then I get the last 2 damage on. Cool. He takes 2.
That's supposed to happen.
No, sorry, that was.
You can just play somebody else.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll do that in 2 seconds. I'll just pull that there for 2 minutes and I'll go grab another one while I put these wounds on here. It's just because this is broken.
This guy is gonna shoot the Abaddon regardless, so don't touch him yet, I guess. So spears, 2s, not this. Yep.
4 saves. AP, lots.
1.
AP 1, so I fell 2. 1 damage each.
Yeah, 2 damage each. And
2
then
damage.
the blast guns. 4 on 2s, on 4s, rerolling. 3 more 3-ups.
Cool.
Good.
That's it. And I'll just fix this.
Yep.
Second. Not the champion, because I don't think that was fair. So I'll just stick this one in.
Prosecutors are gonna ping Zagarion. I'm stumped, whatever. 3 ups on Zagarion.
For 1.
That's whatever. And what else do we have? I guess Captain Bull should melt into cultists, why not?
Poor cultists.
Get obliterated.
How
One
many?
cultist dies. 1.
Oh,
It's 1 melt.
poor cultist. How do you sleep at night? There we go. Right.
Anyway,
done.
Custodian wardens into Abaddon with their shots like this and like that. 3. 3 straps
Eight.
in the Abaddon.
Yep.
Oh, is that
Felt 2. Do I CPU reroll one of these? Any more shooting to come in, or is it just that?
There's an
no?
unfortunate save roll right there.
Oh, I will CPU reroll one of these.
Abaddon
Come
live!
on, guys. He lives.
Woo!
So it's down to
Lives on
1.
1. Cool. Charges. We go with Solaris Custodians first. Big one.
Command
fail.
points down
Wardens.
to 1 for
So I
Adam. Might see a cheeky fight on death on Abaddon. Now that he's down to 1.
How do I move?
How would I make Angron good? It's a great question.
Is he
The problem with
declarable
Angron
with-
is that, like,
Oh,
if
sorry,
you make him
you're-
too good,
I rolled 8.
then he's
Your
just
game,
like
okay.
a point-and-click adventure game where he destroys anything. The respawn mechanic's interesting,
I don't
but
feel
it's
greedy.
too random.
No, I don't.
I think I would
1 wound to Abaddon. I mean,
allow him to respawn, like use like a phase end of phase regen, and he
Nice.
can do it multiple times, but he degrades every time.
And then see 2
That's
mana
one way to do
hours.
it. I think maybe you
Tremendous.
even. I like it when he's a force multiplier, but I understand that that's like not the fantasy. So I think in order to preserve that, I
It's
would
never
probably
happening,
make it
it's
so that he
measure. Cool.
you can get multiple uses out of him, so he can regenerate
this
himself.
Solaris will
Except
try,
that he
11.
like becomes less and less powerful over the course of the game.
No, and then Captain.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, making it so he doesn't delete your whole army roll is probably a good way to go. It's a stupid ability. So
Cool.
dumb.
Go on to combat. You have no interrupts. You cannot go away from me either. So I'm good there. You can pull in.
cool. How much AC is the bike? He is 2.
Alright, I'm just gonna punch you with a bike first. Kill 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then Blade Champ Targaryen and 3 guys into Abaddon.
Hold on.
Sure. I'm holding on.
So what are you doing, sorry? You're doing the...
3 guys into Abaddon, 1 guy into Targaryen.
So I'm going to pop Fight on Death on Abaddon.
Okay. 10.
And these are AP.
2. Dead.
I'd be dead. Right,
Lost
come on
the
then,
fight on
Abaddon.
this.
Don't let me down here. He does.
Yeah.
He's angry.
Then into Targaryen on 2s and 3s. He's dead.
So we do fight Abaddon on death. Let's go.
So
Here in the Corpse Master
I
finds
think you
himself
fight in a
a
correct
corpse
order,
as well.
so I need to fight first. Yet, and only then you get to fight. Not that it matters, but still. A lot of Custodians will punch the boil. Yikes. And then on 3s, free rolling.
Sorry, you left a 1 in then when you re-rolled.
Oh.
It's
What?
okay. Don't worry. You left a 1 in when you pulled them away, but it's fine. Don't worry.
Don't
I got 5 there. 5 there looking for 4s. So failed 1.
Which you can
Uh,
blank.
Which I'll blank, yeah. Thank you.
Cool. Fight on this.
Right. We will Dark Pact. Do I Dark Pact here? Does that feel good? That feels greedy.
But, I mean, you're dead. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. So I can't. Yeah, exactly. I can't do anything more. So I take sustained. Cool. And
Actually,
I'm
can
gonna
you
put-
Dark Pact when you're dead? It's a good question.
It's when you're activated, so all your same rules apply when you fight on death. So it's the same reason why Possessed can still do their devastating wounds when they're fighting on death.
Yeah, the new rule is you just remain on the battlefield until your unit's selected to fight, and then you just do a normal fight step, and then you die.
All right, fine with her.
Cool. So 2s didn't matter anyway. See, can't change your past here, and then 2s.
3s. 3s minus 1 to 1.
3s. Cool.
Hey, that saved me a lot. 3 saves and 1 dev. Yep.
Just clear, very cleanly. It knocks all the
cool.
wardens. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite get to the Blade Champion.
And both of these. So it's just the bile. I can get into you looking at that because I didn't pile into them.
Mutually annihilated, but Chaos Space Marines are well and truly out of beef here. And I think we will start to see that score differential
sustained here.
Still tick up for CSM a little bit because they're going to continue to score at the top of 4, but it's going to revert very quickly because I believe that they're about to be just out of steam.
Say again, sorry?
You wouldn't be on 5.
That's fine. I'll take sustain still. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. So hit on 2s, drop those.
Yeah, it's the awkward part about Fabius being only strength 6 here. His weapon's really good, but
please, mate.
The T7. Oh, great roll. Okay.
Yep.
Kill, and then I've got
the T7's wild. It's just such a big break point for so many of these profiles.
Hit on 2s. Reading you on 5s. 1 save, please. AP 0. Roll a 1. Go on. No, certainly not. Okay, cool. Well done, mate. Good turn.
Yep.
So I owe you.
Is that an outflank this turn? Get a
shots,
score
firmly.
update here momentarily.
Biles unit. Which I fail.
I don't think so. We'll control mid. Because
huge,
Huron's dead,
really.
there's a Linaris Custodian of Blade Champion that will auto-see Fabius Bile in the center.
Anyway.
So it should be end of turn, 3 victory points. You take the center objective.
Not that, it's more about use of CP to be able to actually do some stuff here.
Outflank, I think, should tick out for the Linaris Custodians, but I'm not 100% sure. And then Plunder will be a later thing, I think.
What I actually draw.
So I believe the score currently looks something like this.
Forward position and overwhelming. So overwhelming might be doable. So fall back here. He's alive on. Sorry, what I should have done is consolidated in.
We'll still hold 1 for.
So I can just fall back
on Adam's side.
Around here. Shoot,
there's like
kill.
I guess there's not really
this guy.
I guess there's maybe a chance.
It's a good chance. I could
where
clear this. Anti-infantry pistol. Hit on 2.
Adam gets a kill here and continues to push that score lead.
2 up saves, aren't they? So.
Fabius Bile in the center there could be a big mover and shaker.
There, come out here, go 1 there.
There is Chosen remaining in his unit, so he can fall back, try to shoot one of these models to death, and charge and kill the Blade Champion.
I control this point anyway.
Downside is, of course, the
anything else.
hazardous checks he's about to have to take.
Getting into a charge on these.
Yeah, Adam's. I played Adam in round 1 of the tournament. Actually,
6.
I actually ended up conceding the game because I didn't want to play the list I had submitted. So we elected to both play because it had been the slate had been announced post registration, but wouldn't come into effect for the game 2. We ended up both just playing post slate lists and calling the game win in his favor. But absolute sweetheart for sure. Just an incredibly enjoyable
They're both
opponent.
dead. He comes up there. You're gonna need something to step into this middle one here. So the move might actually be to come up this way to at least then come in next turn. You can pick up.
Adam
and
is
just drop.
Capable of clearing mid. He can lock
could just drop into
Deimos down to another 8-point primary turn.
can't grow.
Obviously, the
one of
end
these
game is
guys
where
back
Demo starts to claw
now,
things
which
back,
is
but I
dead
think we're going to
annoying.
see a close score here, assuming that Fabius Bile can do Fabius Bile things. Basically, all we need is like one of these pistol shots. We have a
my
combi
grenade?
weapon, so we need a combi weapon
These
shot to go through and
guys
clear this
fall
guy.
back
Between the, we have
here.
the combi weapon, we have the
Still
pistol, we have the
can't
Zyklos
grenade
Needler. It's
Okay,
a lot of
cool.
pretty
So I
decent
think
chances
I
to kill that dude. And then we charge the Blade Champion, one
probably
conversion from Fabius
need
Bile,
to be
or
able to
the
not
Power
just
Fist, 2
freely
conversions, the
give
Power
up my
Fist kills the Blade
home,
Champion.
start moving
And
up
if
a
we
little
do
bit,
that,
so
we
I'm just gonna
totally clear the
move them
center.
for an advance.
I definitely would have
It's gonna
considered
be
an auto
4.
pass there on those guys, but I don't know if it would have been hyper relevant.
So
It is not super likely we lose a unit to the fallback.
So he still has that. Pick up and drop back there. So what?
I will say I'm
chill bust at this
I'm
point.
pretty happy with how this early game ended up going for Chaos Space Marines. I think that there is the potential for that early game, like the round 2 pushes, to have been a disaster for Adam over here. Just running directly into a blender, and it ended up going pretty well for him. It certainly could have gone worse, and that certainly made the game much more interesting. Basically locking Deimos out of almost entirely every single secondary score is massive. This shield captain over here at the top also getting effective, like it being essentially useless is a big deal too, because battle shocking on him was massive as well. That cut Deimos a point and will end up not unlocking control of the top right objective or top left objective over here as well, because he's OC0 currently. How hard do you think Custodes are going to get nerfed?
Yeah, okay.
This is why Custodes need 1 CP on fight first, yeah.
Maybe not.
1 CP on an objective,
weapons,
fight before the enemy, yeah. Incredible.
I think this is done anyway.
I think Alaris Custodians especially are going to get hit pretty hard.
Stay in combat there
for sure. Any units that you can windmill slam the maximum field allowance of.
It's 11-inch charge, but
probably needs to be hit. And I do think that in a lot of cases, and this might be the case for Custodes, other things should be brought up to parity. Like I would hope that their like dreadnought builds and stuff get me a little bit better, because they're not really played at all. But like there's like every Custodes list is either triple Virtus Praetor or triple Alaris Custodian or both in this case. And like as soon as you're you have a unit archetype that just does that,
+1/-1, right?
It's probably we need to rebalance the faction a little bit. My hope would be that they don't just like hit all of the top stuff and call it a day. I hope that they go through and actually make other things worth playing too.
I can do nurgling things.
But we'll see.
I'm going
Games
to
Workshop has been heavy-handed with
back.
nerfs these days, and I hope that doesn't continue.
I will desperate. Yep. So there's 3 models. You all love it. Okay. So 2 and 2. He goes in that slot there. He goes.
Glad we're watching this game, though. This has been a fun one. I think it goes to show you as well that despite the fact that we are running into some really awkward profile matchups, like the Alaris Custodians in Lions, are just ruinous for these big like character-led infantry blocks that the
I'm going to shoot everything off of this unit.
And Mass T7 is exactly where you don't want to fight with Gas Space Marines. It's just like the most awkward profile. But despite those downsides,
gun for a second. I will get packed because I'm not scared.
We've made it.
I'm looking for.
It's been a contentious game, right? It's been a close game, and I think we go to show that Creations of Bile, it's got legs, man.
7.
This list rolls.
2s and 2s. So 1 save, please. AP 1, 2 damage.
Good.
The trusty bolt gun. 1. Sorry, I should have done for lethals there, not for sustained. Sorry, is what I intended. Yeah.
Good.
And then this one also wounds, so he fails, he dies. Cool.
All right. Step one is of the game plan as a go.
A charge over here. So
can we do it?
I look to make that charge.
Did we forget to fall back with the cultists? I think we might have.
I get on a.
That's a big mistake if that's the case.
I probably actually what's around here. Okay, what I'm doing is making one longer. You've got 10 there. Okay, cool. Do I spend my CP?
It'd be funny to see just a speculative intervention here.
Yeah, let's go.
Just push for the massive
Come on, trusty cultists. Can you make this happen? Boxcars. Oh, 10.
Oh, we're just charging both cultist squads? No!
The dream was there, wasn't it? It was alive. But he's gone. It's sad. So, do you want to
with advanced charge?
To be my friend?
We're pulling out all the stops here.
Cheers.
Insane. Okay, fair enough, I guess. That's so funny.
Sorry, was that a no?
Go. No, it was a no, yes.
Yeah, okay, fine, thank you.
No intervention.
These guys
we will at least get the kill for Unstoppable Force. That's an Overwhelm as well. Oh, I didn't notice that Adam had Overwhelm. What a perfect draw. Holy shit, this turn's going to be so high scoring.
You are T6. I am Strength 6. +1. It's 4s. You're not. Are you still -1 to wounds? No, you've lost your. No. Okay, so I'll be wounding you on 4s anyway. So yeah, I'll take sustained instead.
Now, Fabius gets the +1 strength from the detachment ability we rolled at the start of the game.
Coming in 2s.
Nice.
Oh, what's just happened there? 2s. And then looking for.
Great roll. 4 AP1s. Any failure kills the Blade Champion. Do we do it? He passes them all! Oh no! Oh no!
And the.
So now we have an Accursed Weapon and a Power Fist. Any 2 conversions, as long as you get 1 Power Fist through, will kill him.
So that's 1 sustained.
Oh no, not like this.
Come on, trusty Power Fist.
2 sustains from the Power Fist. But only 2 wounds.
That is going to be
2 4-ups.
2 feet save.
And he's dead! Blade Champion goes down unless we see a command reroll in here.
Down to 1.
We do.
Is he on 5?
Most out of command points here.
He's on 1.
Okay. And then freeze.
Now we need 1 swing from the Accursed Weapon. Gets us sustained.
4s. So that is going to be 3 for you.
And this is because he is. It should be 3s here, I think. Oh, no, for those.
Not really.
And the Blade Champion saves it.
Oh! Do you want to take me back?
And that unless.
Sure, I'll hit you back first with this.
Unless there is a battle shock here that will confirm Deimos' control over the center objective.
Oh, they're all dead.
And that's going to be a big score for him.
Nice.
The shield captain kills all the guys over here. So if these 2 models succeed battle shock checks, Deimos about to skyrocket in score. Oh, that was so close! That was an 8-point swing on that command reroll to keep the Blade Champion alive.
Sustain and 2,
what a roll.
And 2 at -3.
2 6s. Cool.
I think math is in the Chaos Space Marine favor there, but it is still a little bit awkward.
And I could blank 1. I blanked 1 in the shooting phase, didn't I? So, sorry, that was your model. I apologize. So that's 1 dead. and then another dead, and then I'm alive on 2.
Build up, right?
Cool.
Build up, right?
Oh yeah, of course you have 3 5 ups. Nothing.
Yep. Okay.
Cool. So end of my turn then.
Yep,
I score. Sorry, do you still have more to do? I score 3 for overwhelming. I did get a kill as well. So I at the start of the turn I held the expansion, so I get 4 for that. Plus I got a kill this turn for free. I then got 3 for overwhelming, which I'll score now. I'll ditch forward position for a CP.
I will complete my beacon in your turn.
Cool. Good job.
Cool. I pick up Zelarus and now Battle Shocks. Well, first
Beacon
cards, then
completes
Battle
for
Shocks.
5.
Pass the turn.
Oh, I think we scored overwhelming last turn. I think that was just a
Fast.
late score.
Tempting. Center ground. Tempt me.
And
I
that
tempt
score
you
starts to
on
get closer and
this one.
closer for Deimos here.
Block.
We'll see what his Battle Shock step ends up doing.
That one there. Cool. Battle Shocks. Meister
Draw.
Captain.
Center ground, perfect draw.
Is good.
Or close
and
to
I
a perfect
suppose
draw.
I'll
We have
use
to
my
kill Fabius
autopass
Bile,
to
tempting
score
target.
the middle.
Mm-hmm. Scores you 10 for
15.
primary. 15.
And then we just
Oh yeah. Okay.
go to movement. We'll drop these guys.
Yeah, and then he'll get the big hold for having his both expansions and the center
I'm happy
objective.
just to
Yeah,
sure.
and I think
call it there, mate.
Yeah, I think we have a talk out here.
He's going to die this turn.
Oh man,
these guys off
what
the
a
board,
game!
You get the free run of it.
That was came down to bottom 4 when the Custodes finally made the attrition push to win. But
Cool.
it could have depressed our score quite a bit if we had actually killed that blade champion.
I'm
That would have
really
been tough.
surprised about the shooting capability of the Alaris.
Yeah, the
I think
Alaris
that
are
really
disgusting.
caught me out. It's just my first rep into them. I was really genuinely surprised about the output that they're looking to be able to get.
Pretty high. Pretty high. Well, thanks for the game.
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, take care. Thank you.
Yeah,
Take care. See you.
thanks for playing, guys.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, looks like we've hopped off here, chat. Thanks everyone for watching. Congratulations, Deimos, for taking this one down. Deimos just cut out immediately there. I think it sounded like he was tired. It is, I guess, getting an evening over there in Europe. Good stuff, chat. This was a fun one. I think the Custodes definitely a better roll on Fabius's detachment ability would have been good. Plus 1 weapon scale, plus movement would have been nice potentially. Although the movement wasn't that necessary because Adam did roll some good charge rolls, so in this case it maybe didn't matter. But it probably would have changed a little bit of the cadence of the game. That said, I think he made a good showing of it, and I think he does prove that these non-standard Chaos Space Marine armies do have some legs. I mean, he went into what is probably one of the best detachments in the game and was able to pull it down to a pretty close finish there. I think the end goal, the end point probably would have been something like a 17 if we were going to go to like a differential scoring, or it would have been like 80 to 54. So it would have been like a 25-point difference. So maybe a 15-5 or something if we went to a differential scoring. That said, I like, again, the Blade Champion was about an 8-point swing. I think there were a couple individual little swings in there that could have certainly gone Adam's way and closed that back to a very close game. And if it wasn't, fighting into exactly toughness 7, which is exactly the breakpoint you don't want to hit, I do think that Chaos Space Marines look much better there. Great game. That was really fun. I'm really glad we got to watch that one. And with that, chat, I'm going to go ahead and leave you to it. I will be live over this weekend at Summer Slaughter, so please come hang out with me over there. I'm going to send you to that event page right after this live stream, chat, so don't go anywhere. We'll be live bright and early tomorrow morning, U.S. Eastern Time, with that event, and I'm literally about to go pack my duffel bag and schlep on over to New Jersey immediately after I hit end on this live stream so I can go set up. So I'm very excited for another weekend of 11th edition streaming. 11th edition has been so fun to stream. I think games like this really showcase how cool the edition can be. And even if you're watching WTC all weekend, I know I'll be keeping an eye on it as it goes. I hope that you find time to come hang out with me or watch the streams VODs afterwards. Of course, that also helps as well. So appreciate you. Keep it classy, folks, and I'll see you later.